we bounce in the some of them they go safer, but let we bounce in the water. Some of them they can't take that, but let me bounce. Spray me down, come on, spray me down. Wet me down, come on, wet me down. Spray me down, come on, spray me down. Wet me down, come on, wet me down. Spray me down, come on, spray me down. Wet me down, come on, wet me down. Spray me down, come on, spray me down. Wet me down, come on, wet me down. I come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. So all soca people, put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. I never come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. All soca people, put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. All soca lovers do this. Show me your hand. 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 Show me your all I know is bass. Feathers rough like sea. Going out all night. No go home before 3. When one fed done, we start a soca spray. So we go with way. Ask why we no question mark. We take why with apostrophes. That girl with more lyrical content than Socrates. She could have shaped like a triangle with a cosine or isosceles. Any other thing different, but that is blasphemy. I come here for no stand.
Lightsman, Blackout, please on stage as we get ready for the next guest performance. We saw the juniors earlier on. We're now getting set for the senior section of the Waitakubali dancers performing a number called Calm Down. The senior section of the Waitakubali dancers.
We just saw the Afro Royal flag wavers on stage, as well as
the junior troupe of the Waitakubali dancers.
That's it.
We just want to remind our audience that we have a listening and a viewing audience.
Yes, we
so
do.
They may get some different versions of our entertainment.
So whereas some people have been able to pay for pay-per-view with DBS Radio, they can see live what's happening on stage. We are the eyes of our listening public, those who are viewing, listening via radio, So please bear some patience with us when we are describing the clothing and everything that's happening on stage, because we are the eyes of the blind right now, the people who cannot see. So, however, we still thank those who are tuned into DBS Radio tonight. Thank you for choosing the nation station to view or listen to.
And if it's your first experience with us, we say thank you. Yes. And do come again for the number of shows that are coming on.
So we will definitely be there for Calypso as well as the Miss Dominica pageant. So you don't want to miss that with DBS Radio. We will be there with eyes and ears for those who cannot see.
So a big shout out now to those in the diaspora, those overseas. We know that a number of Dominicans are tuned in.
Yes, and that's right.
Yes, via the radio too also, and via the pay-per-view. I want to say a very thank you for that. I want to thank you and appreciate that. Appreciate you for that. Right now on stage we have the Waitakubali senior dancers.
And they are dancing one of the famous TikTok African songs that's Calm Down right now on stage. And they are dressed in African wear. It's an African song. They have African printed pieces as well, with colored waistbands in different tones that match their outfits. The Waitakubali Dance Theatre is the people hosting the show, and it would not be remiss of the host if they were not on stage at all.
Yes, of course, and to showcase their talent.
Yes.
And we do have a number of the dancers I see. They have graduated from junior to senior, so they are well experienced themselves.
And these young ladies as well as young men have been in the Waitakubali Dance Theatre for a number of years.
Very inclusive, very incorporated.
Yes.
And I think they call on men also to join. A number of guys are shy.
Yes, and I'm happy that the men are now becoming part, or the boys are becoming part of the Waitakubali Dance Theatre. A lot of times we say that young men find nothing to do, but here we are seeing three young men on stage doing something constructive with their time, learning a dance and helping to keep the culture alive in Dominica through creative dance.
Okay, so we just take a break right now. We take a word from our sponsors.
Yes.
And we'll be right back at
at
the Miss 2023 Miss National Teen Pageant. At the
Mama Tisha, I see your house is almost complete. It's time to make your house a home. Have you heard about Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimmet? At Home and Tools, you can find the best windows, kitchen kits, clay pots, household items, appliances, and much more. Hey, you builders! Home and Tools sells tools, lawnmowers, generators, even cement mixers. It's only one call away. WhatsApp Home and Tools at 275-1414. That's 275-1414. Visit their Facebook page at Home and Tools Dominica. Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimmet. Home and Tools, quality at everyday low prices.
Continental Store, they are here for you, Dominica. Wake up! This carnival season, make it a great mass alawi. At the Continental Store, they are well stocked with a large selection of footwear, shoes to make you look and feel good on the road. Make Continental Store your #1 stop and shop in a very clean and friendly environment. Whatever the occasion or theme, they have got something for you at the Continental Store. Visit the Facebook and Instagram pages, WhatsApp 276-5303 or call 4400947. Continental Store, Mass Alawi, they're here for you this carnival.
Put your hands together for Shanice.
#concerns.
Good evening, everyone. Who are we representing tonight? PSS, Castlebrook Secondary, Convent. Ready? Shanice again. Bright and early one Sunday morning, I hear my neighbor call and she bawling. Neighbor, come here, come look. I can't believe what I see. She cried as her hand shook. She son had come home last night. Seems he was in a fight, and the whole scene broadcast right on Facebook Live. The young man in the street lay there dying, while people standing watching and filming. His sister staring straight as she gone, frozen in shock, watching her brother die alone. There are no right words to say to a family grieving that way, so my words are here to you, are here today. Tell me, where's the humanity in this here society? We failing abysmally right now, like we done with civility. No desire for decency, vice and depravity abound. Slumbering people arise, wake up and open your eyes. When will we folks realize we going under, going under? And if we don't recognize, it's high time to change our vibes. As a race we will not survive much longer. Lord not much longer. We will win disaster. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This situation sure got me thinking about this reckless time that we live in, where empathy just gone down the drain, and gradually we are growing numb to each other's pain, progressively getting worse. It seems we under a curse. We don't care who it hurts as long as it entertains. So now misconduct online is trending. Tell me what's the message we sending? Is anything for comments and likes? Whopping the children minds, you know that can't be right. To create a generation with no love, no compassion, is to condemn ourselves to annihilation. Tell me, where's the humanity in this here society? We failing abysmally right now. Like we done with civility, no desire for decency, vice and depravity abound. Slumbering people arise. Wake up and open your eyes. It's time we folks realize we going under, going under. And if we don't recognize, it's high time to change our vibes. As a race we will not survive much longer, not much longer. We will win disaster. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Concern for the coming generations. Bleak it seems, but there are solutions. Get back to parenting face to face. Give devices and internet limited time and place. Show affection to your children. Make time to listen to them. Show them how to care and how to lend a hand. Content creators and influencers, I pray you hear and come to your senses. It's a serious role that you play. Be very mindful of the things you do and say. We need re-education to reverse the degradation. So I challenge you to lead this revolution. Come let we bring back humanity in this here society. Arrest the degeneracy right now. Let we act with civility, with deportment and decency. Let kindness and empathy abound. We must do something. There's so much at stake. Come, let we do something. Whoa, for the children's sake. We need to bring back love, kindness, respect. We need to bring back care, concern, and help. Come, let we bring back love, kindness, respect. Can we bring back care, concern, and help? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shanice.
You just heard from the stage, that was Shanice, and she is also one of the past Cicero singers. Yes,
she's still a
she's
member.
still a
Yeah,
member.
she's still a member.
A very good rendition. Yes, I really like that song. This is a big hit. Where's the humanity? Where's the concern?
Hashtag
Concern. So a little bit of social media.
Yes. So Shanice is one of the finalists for the Calypso competition. That's the second time performing. The first time was at the virtual Calypso. And this year she has made it to the big leagues. The 2-round big leagues this year. And once again, welcome back to our listeners on DBS Radio. We are at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium forecourt, and we have seen 2 rounds, the speech round as well as the talent round. And I'm not sure who's my favorite yet.
Well, coming on now, before you say that, it's the big one. It's Shelly from the Signal Band.
And
you see some smoke bellowing from the stage.
And
we are indeed ready.
Now.
Sing! Ready for more. No, everybody put your hands in the air. Hands in the air and bounce. We ready. It's your boy Shelly. We ready. Wow. 1, 2, jump. When the man on the road and the people jumping, it's more reading. One, sing. When the man on the road and the people cheaping, it's more reading. You got my cable credit from there. We ready like Friday. Fetting heavy, drinking enough from to fill my belly. Don't call my celly, I had one too many. I think I have a CO disease deep in my DNA. I don't start drinking, I don't start whining, I don't start chipping. Where you representing? Anybody representing Convent High School? Everybody, hands in the air and jump. We ready. Say we. Anybody representing PSS? Are we ready for more? Jump. We ready. Where the ITSS crew? Where the Castibus crew? Where the grammar school crew? 1, 2, jump. When the band on the road and the people jumping, it's more rhythm. Everybody else? When the man on the road and the people cheaping, it's more rhythm. Oh yeah. Look that, take that. Look that, work that. Oi, what you say? Look that, take that. Hear me now. The band coming, rum boying. Not too much lyrics, we want more reading. Every damn morning, I oversleeping. Don't need no alarm when it's Juve morning. The band's ready, fans ready. Woman in their costume, so they're Kyrie FM, big up to you. Everybody, 1, 2, hands in the air. Be ready. Hands up. Hands up. Sounding good. I want to hear them sing. A little low. Jump, hands in the air. When the band road and the people jumping, it's more rhythm. Well, it's sounding good. Hey, when the band on the road and the people cheaping, it's more rhythm. Yeah, shock them. Somebody says shock them. That's it. Now before we go to the next song, I want to do a roll call again to see who is in the building. Anybody from the Castibur Secondary School in the building? Big up yourself. Anybody from the Portsmouth Secondary School in the building? Big up the Posse crew, right? Anybody from ITSS in the building? Okay, ITSS in the corner there. Anybody from Grammar School in the building? Grammar School over there. Anybody from the Convent High School in the building? I wish everybody the very best tonight. Big up, you know.
Long time I do get a little truck on the road. Long I do get myself in carnival mode. Long time I do argue about which band is the best.
Everybody stop to jump! Jump! Open the road. I want to see you do this. Open the road. And sing with me. Well, long time I do get a little truck on the road. Long I do get myself in carnival mode. I don't feel the rhythm gripping my soul when I see feathers on the sexiest girl. Well, long time I don't argue about which band is the best. I want to feel a little bass in my chest
What you feeling when the truck start to roll? I need somebody to just tell me
What we say?
set up the big truck, long with a link up, long with a drink up. Let's get shit up, let's get dirty, let's get bent up. Steady big up, cruising custom, shut the print up. Police fed up, too much people on top the truck. Jump, jump, open the road. Jump, jump, open the road. Jump, jump, open the road. Wiki, open the road. Open up, open up. Open up, open up, open up. Open up, open up.
You me know.
Long time I do get a little truck on the road. Long I do get myself in carnival mode. I do waste my money joining a band just for a t-shirt and some rum in my hand. I do put a camel pack on my back, full of VB or a bottle of black. What you feeling when the truck
All the sounding good. All the sounding good. Everybody, hands in the air and jump and sing.
let's get legal, let's get jump and fall in the water. Too much we love, go tell your man and them to cool out.
Watch your foot by the tire. Nobody. Everybody, let me see your hands in the air. Everybody, jump, jump, jump.
Open the road,
Jump, jump, jump.
open the road,
Jump, jump.
open the road.
We know. That was my last song, but before I go, I have one more surprise. I have one more.
DJ Taffy, run it, run it. From the time I leave the office, mind all your business. I might feel a little drinkish, and I might get a little drunkish.
Hands up, hands up. Get a little drunky. I got it.
So that was Shelly from the Signal Band, and also Signal Band is one of the sponsors, one of the contestants. But he did rock the crowd, Jamasha. Yeah, he did rock the crowd in terms of his performance.
Of course, Petra, that's Shelly for you, know. That's bouillon music for you, actually. You don't have to know the words. However, as long as you hear the beat and the melody of the bouillon music, you have to jump. And Shelly is definitely a performer.
And I like the fact that the band has brought back some lyrical content into Bouillon. It was disappearing a little bit,
Yes,
but it's back on now.
It's not just the same lines being repeated.
Yes.
But the round coming up is the Spectacular Creation round. This round, the name of this round has changed over the years. It's no longer the costume round, but rather you will hear Spectacular Creation or
And not just spectacular wear.
Spectacular Wear. You
So
might
it-
hear Spectacular Wear depending on the competition.
But for this one, it has to have some sort of creativity
Yes, yes.
and some sort of element of awe.
And a theme as well.
Yes.
It shouldn't just be pieces of things put together, but it should be well done, thematic, creative, and well put together.
I think, and so far, what we've seen, we can anticipate something that is really spectacular.
Most definitely,
Yes,
I'm sure.
and in terms of the ladies maybe carrying themselves and also the young girls. So for those of you just tuning in, we are at the 2023 Miss Tina Dominica, right here at Festival City, Carnival City. Windsor Park Sports Stadium is the venue, but the city has come alive.
Yes, and the city has been
And the
alive.
show has been spectacular so far.
Definitely. We
Very
have seen
excited.
2 rounds, that's in the speech round and the talent round, and now we are awaiting town number 3, round number 3, that is the Spectacular Creations round.
First contestant is Mia.
Mia Williams of the ITSS. That's the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School. The judges have changed once again.
So we do have Bert Paul from the 4-H Club of Dominica.
Yes.
We have Heather Tudor, who is an artist and an art teacher, and Al Kapi, who is into the arts and culture.
Yes, and I believe he created costumes.
So
as
he's a
well.
costume designer.
Yes, I believe he
creator.
creates costumes as well.
Okay. So he would be well suited then.
And of course,
Yes.
of course. Hi, Mr. Benjamin, Julian Benjamin, passing by. He's one of the judges tonight, so he can't speak to us right now, you know,
No,
for
no.
the sake of biases.
He doesn't want us to taint anything.
No, but Mr. Benjamin made his presence known. He,
So K1 is actually describing the costume, so let's go to the stage.
The brightly colored orange body. The red, blue, and gold diamonds signifies a brighter future, free of violence among our youth and women. The bottom is covered with our traditional sensei design, a bold reminder of Dominica's mass in the streets. But as the rooster stretches open his long, wide wings of orange and russet feathers, there is no denying that this creature is the most glorified. The feathers are nearly positioned and aligned with the golden strip. Certainly, the strength and beauty of this creature cannot go unnoticed. Mia's costume symbolizes the dawn of the new beginnings, giving hope for those that have been silenced and abused. Mia's costume, built by Douglas, Miss Amy Coffey, and Miss Julian. Contestant number 1 in costume, Mia Williams.
So Mia Williams is about to be on the stage in the majestic rooster.
Whose spark is this on my fence?
The majestic rooster adorned in orange. Let's see what will be out on stage for Miss Mia Williams of the ICS.
To one of our songs we remember in the 90s.
And this is Mia right now, adorned.
Gyrating like a rooster. Yeah.
Adorned in orange.
The feathers are gold, orange,
Yes,
and orange.
Her headpiece looks like flames.
Yes.
It is a sun-like
A crown of flowers.
Yes, a crown of orange and red feathers with a sun-like golden crown. She has wings on her back that have not been spread yet. And she's adorned fully in orange, shades of orange and gold. And her bottom piece, which are the pants of her leotard, have diamonds.
She
on
dazzled
them.
and spectacle.
Well, yes.
Spectacle, sorry.
Her earrings are orange as well, and bedazzled with orange gems. With
So she's well
golden
coordinated.
shoes. Yes.
And it does resemble a rooster. We didn't have to ask what it was. Without the description, we would have
And
known.
you did not know from the beginning. You heard it when the song started and the rooster crowed. So Mia Williams, I must say, these young ladies' faces are all into it. They're not even just their makeup, but their facial
Very
expression.
agile.
Yes.
And it looks light. It doesn't look heavy and weighing her down.
I hope she spreads her wings. I hope these wings can be opened because I believe they will add a lot
the
of
chicken dance is on.
the chicken wings now. I hope she opens the wings of this costume. Mia Williams on stage adorned in the majestic rooster costume of feathers and diamonds.
At the back, she does have a little tail.
Yes, she does. And
That was a surprise.
She spreads her wings now and shakes her tail feathers.
She's having fun. She's really having fun.
She's having an enjoyable time.
Yes.
And this is to say,
And her wings have been spread.
and this is
running
to say
around.
A heavy costume. You can see it's built onto her body to fit her. And it seems like Mia is having a lot of fun. It's not that serious of a costume.
She has recovered nicely from round 1, I must say.
Yes, yes. The talent round really felt her demise a little bit. But Mia is redeeming herself right now, enjoying herself, making full use of the stage for the talent, for the spectacular creations round. Here in Majestic.
Once again, the chicken dance is on.
Yes. And Mia has a very large smile on her face. She's even laughing a little bit. And the ITSS crew is definitely supporting her in the right
And
corner
the feathers are shaking
of
once
the
again.
stage, shaking her
She
tail
has had fun.
feathers off the stage.
Contestant number 1.
That was Mia Williams.
We must say that chicken is a staple in our diets in Dominica. And your backyard chicken is always present.
The show goes on.
Mia Williams.
Number 1, Mia Williams.
And her
Up next,
song
contestant
matched
number 2
her-
from the Dominica
matched
Grammar
her
School.
Super serenade band.
Cheyenne
Chicken Ready.
Buster. Sponsored
We go
by
on to
So
contestant
let's
number
go to the
2.
stage now
The
for
underwater
Cheyenne's
is truly
description.
a marvel to see. Cheyenne appears to the audience as an underwater goddess who is ready to rule over her sea creatures. As the goddess of the ocean, she is accompanied by her favorite sea creatures, which are displayed in rings on her costume, entwined with varied schools of fish. To the back of the costume is a sunken pirate's treasure chest. The primary colors that can be seen throughout the costume are green, silver, and blue colors of the ocean. These colors are portrayed in the bodysuit Cheyenne wears. Her headpiece is a shimmering pearl encased by a ring of seashells, her goddess crown. Throughout the costume, different pellets are there to mimic the different foliage underwater. The costume was designed by Odessa Denard, airbrushed by Caesar Catin, and built by John Rivera with the assistance of Zethrin Durand, Ellen Commodore, and Dostina Commodore. Come one, come all, and marvel at the underwater goddess, Cheyenne Sylvester of the Dominica Grammar School.
So Cheyenne Sylvester will be on stage with colors of the ocean. Cheyenne has an oceanic theme costume on stage.
Sideways.
And it is a very large costume, Petra. Very large indeed.
Very tall also, yes. So it's wide expanse. And you can just imagine the beauty on Carnival Monday.
Yes, and Cheyenne is in a leotard, which is in the colors of the ocean. Behind the greens and blues, use of blue and green, and don't forget the sparkle. There's a treasure chest behind Cheyenne right now,
which you can expect under the sea.
Yes.
But then there are different ampulets onto the costume.
And to the front
so
of
our traditional, what we have turtles, starfish, crabs, labby, octopus, possibly grouper, and seahorses.
So there are 6 variations of sea creatures on the front of Cheyenne's costume. And the
it's
costume
wide,
itself,
it's large, but it's lightweight, it looks like.
Yes, it does.
And she's very flexible.
Her costume itself is in the shape of a clam. That's what the back piece is shaped like. And her head has pearls as well as seashells.
And I must say, in terms of the ability to withstand all the gyrations, the costume hold up quite well.
That costume is well
secured. I love the aqua.
And
I love the shades of green.
Purple.
Yes. So she started off with SpongeBob SquarePants in terms of the theme. Yes, she went into a little bouillon and she's now full-fledged into a party soca, which we want for Carnival in terms of our local bouillon, local soca artists.
Yes, yes. And I can also see the back. The back of her costumes have bubbles as well as a school of fish. So her costume is well designed, keeping to the theme. I love her leotard. The light reflects on this leotard very nicely. It makes it, whether there's a little shimmer or not, it really makes it look as if the sun is shining on the ocean. It's very nicely done, well made.
Looks really lovely on the stage.
It does.
Very. The lighting is perfect. Even her headpiece, we haven't described her headpiece, Jamasha.
Her headpiece, like I said, there's a pearl in the middle of her headpiece, a headband headpiece, there's a pearl in that, and then a semicircle with sequined seashells, and in the middle of her forehead, attached to that headband, is a shell as well, a clam shell.
Yes.
And we can see the back of this treasure chest actually opens, and it has stuff inside there. I'm not sure if that is intentional or if they put that there just in case it opens so it doesn't seem like a mistake. However, it is well created, properly
and she's not losing any steam.
No, no, no.
She's continuing on stage, and you know, Carlin XP, it's hard to keep up.
These are young people.
Yes, well, yes, I keep forgetting.
They're supposed to have energy.
Yes.
And Cheyenne is leaving
really
the stage
lovely.
now.
The crowd, I think, they are infused. Yes.
Yes. And
It was lovely
Cheyenne
Yeah.
Sylvester right
All-
there with colors of the ocean on stage.
and well integrated
Number 2.
in terms of the different sea creatures, use
And
of
all of
them.
the other-
Yes, from head to toe actually.
And her back, it looked like a sea fauna, so algae or whatever type of seaweed.
It's
And
present in
contestant
the
number
underwater,
3.
in the underworld.
Yes, contestant number 3, Jaricia Gage of the Convent High
So
School.
let's get the description on stage.
Yes.
Across the Caribbean, churches dominate the landscape, reflecting that intimate bond between people and religion. Their architecture speaks to us of miracles and stone and steel, wonders of wood and glass, artfully combined by careful craftsmen of the past. Inside their hallowed chambers, we sing out our souls to our Lord, rekindle our humanity, solidify our beliefs in community, and find strength to greet another dawn. Jaricia comes as angel and messenger to remind us that faith and culture are our two most enduring graces, wrapped up in the intricate stonework of our oldest buildings and the starched skirts of wap duets and our proudest matadors. The stunning costume was conceptualized by Leandra Lander and designed and built by St. Lucian's Guyland Avril, Kestan Jean-Baptiste, and Kissia Peter. Pay close attention to the fluidity of movement as Jaricia emerges in her costume. Guardian of Heritage, Jaricia Gage, contestant number 3 in costume.
So Jaricia Gage is coming on stage in Guardian of Heritage. Quite interesting theme for this costume, for a costume that is. And it is once again. a
Well, they
very
mentioned in terms of
large-
churches and religion.
Yes.
So we are thinking in terms of our religious background.
And we can see the church-like
A prop,
structure
yes,
entering the stage.
with a crucifix at the top.
Yes, and Jaricia is actually in the middle
Yes.
of that. It's a large church, and we could see it has
So sort of like the
windows,
bricks and mortar you'd find in a church, very
Yes.
stable.
the same windows
Even the
of a church
stained
as well.
glass, yes, yes. The door in terms of the arches.
So this
So the costume is going to open up on all four sides.
So the costume is in the shape of a rectangular prism, and that shape is going to open. It has 4 faces, so it will be falling down. I can see it opening already.
You can hear the church bells.
Yes, we can.
Remember the theme, Guardian of Heritage.
Yes. Jaricia in a
Very dramatic entrance.
very. There's madras attached to this costume, opening slowly. Let's see what's happening here. Guardian of Heritage.
And she has a liver. Oh, it has turned out.
What a majestic uniform.
Turned out to be actually a wop duet.
Yes. And you know, this is when
Very, very interesting.
when I heard the theme, I said this is a theme for Miss Wop. Yes, I would not expect this as a Miss Teen
And her, she
pageant.
looks beautiful.
Yes, she does.
So she they incorporated feathers.
Her
There's
makeup is well
madras.
done.
Very. So it's
And-
all white. What is it on her head? Is it sort of like
It looks like a headpiece. However, what they've done is not attached, but made it in a half
something
and
like a
half
fan?
way.
Something like a fan?
So it seems like a headband
Yes.
over her head, where half of it is mattress and gold, and the other half speaks to her angel theme, where it has a white and
But in
gold
terms of the
feathers.
shape itself,
But the shape is
It's a fan.
It's a fan
Yes.
like shape. The
a
same
traditional
shape.
fan you would wear
Yes.
in church.
Yes.
You would have in church, sorry.
The same thing you would see for a
Yes.
Creole headpiece.
Yes. Oh, they were very creative, gotten very creative, so
And
I
this
can
is-
imagine.
This is well made.
But I love the dramatic entrance.
The church bell. So here I am. I'm catching your attention. There is a cross on Jaricia's head, but this costume looks very
Very
heavy
intricate.
to carry, though. The way
But
that
she's trying her best and she's moving.
Yes, the way she's moving on stage makes it seem like this costume.
But if you remember how it was
is
closed, the,
unbelievable.
when it was closed, it was all stained glass and bricks,
Yes,
etc.
yes.
So you can imagine the bottom of it.
So it's very, I'm sure it's
And
very heavy.
Us having one WAP duet, we know they're not light.
Yeah. But her top piece in dazzled is a bedazzled leotard. But this costume, although it is well made, it's very hard to maneuver in. Jerusalem.
Well, we're not sure what she's being judged on, but it's spectacular. Where?
Well, it is spectacular. The design is
Yes.
lovely.
The headpiece is
theme
intricate.
lovely.
The angel feathers at the back.
However, the carriage
Yeah.
is what I'm sure she will be losing points. So, Jerusalem Gage on stage right now in.
And for those of you viewing, I'm sure you have a
Very-
great vantage point. The cameraman's doing an excellent job.
Yes, yes.
So we're encouraging you for next show that you tune into our pay-per-view channel. But she did an excellent job. The Madras, the white sort of a WAP duet.
It clashes well together.
Very well.
It
Her
doesn't-
makeup was excellent. Yes.
So
Even
they-
the headpiece.
Jerusalem
Very
Gage
dramatic
on
entrance and exit.
Yes, they don't have to.
It's going to be closed right now.
To be brought out.
So you can appreciate the weight, Jamasha.
So yes, and she also had silver boots on. Very lovely shoes and that.
I think we're staying at it so much we forgot to mention.
Yeah, but then again, the thing
And
is,
the top, her corset also.
The top parts
Yes.
were so interesting.
It's a lot.
The bottom, we just needed to stand to catch it.
So right now
So
we're
now
on to
Miss
contestant number
Kanisha
4.
Antoine.
Kanisha Antoine.
Let's go to the stage for her description.
There is no such thing as failure. There is only learning, growing, and eventually success. A true champion can adapt to anything, soaring to greater heights beyond galaxies. Kanisha's costume is a blend of royal blues, blacks, and yellow, signifying stability and wisdom, positivity and warmth, traits exemplary of a champion. Lights can be seen as a representation of shining bright like a diamond in spite of challenges. This costume represents the toil, the exertion, commitment and sacrifice that are required to morph into a true champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Kanisha Antoine in her costume entitled Beyond the Galaxies. Her costume was conceptualized by Team Kanisha and created by Nikki Williams. Contestant number 4, Kanisha Antoine.
So we see Kanisha Antoine.
And we're waiting with bated breath.
Yes.
And she's
Beyond
actually on, you know,
the
Jamasha.
galaxies, yes. In
So we've
blue.
not forgotten our heritage and where we're going over in terms of we went to underneath the waters.
Yes.
In terms of the underwater experience.
No, we are in the sky, in the galaxy.
So she has
His
the
costume is blue. with
Royal blue.
butterflies. Quite loud, the music. And she has a beautiful headpiece on, Petra.
Now the headpieces are really lovely, huh?
Yes, that's a beautiful
I keep saying that, but I'm telling you, if you were in the park, you would agree with me.
The headpiece is a blue circle, adorned with,
Circular, but has spikes.
yes, it's glitter, shaped structures. They are blue, green, and silver.
And remember, the galaxies is what she's depicting.
Yes, and
So in the outer world, they are always
that's how they depict the world, you know.
Yes.
And her skirt is in the shape of a galaxy, a very abstract shape that changes as she moves with her body. And I
a
love
lot of
the fact-
diamante, a lot of
So it
glitter is
looks
being
like
used tonight.
pieces of mirrors or
Yes.
pieces of CDs. But the light reflects on it quite well.
Reflective fabric.
Yes.
Yes. The one thing I must mention though is the weight of the costume. This one is very light, and she's able to move.
And I like the
And
fact
she has
that,
movement.
that her skirt moves with her.
She has movement.
Oh yes, oh yes.
So she's moving. This skirt is moving now.
She is making the best of her costume on stage right now.
So the music is changing a bit, but all booyah, all soca. She's encouraging the crowd to jump also and to dance with her. The
It
costume
seems like
is
Kenny
very
has
vibrant.
lost some piece of energy on the stage. But never mind, I take that back. She was just gearing up for the music. Right there, Kenisha Antoine on stage. It's Beyond the Galaxy.
So now she's really showing.
She's doing a lovely job on stage.
The costume is really reflective, you know, if you see it from the lighting on stage.
There are mirrors on her costume.
So I'm just thinking of the parade and on the road and
So
the
it's
sun.
playing on the lights very well.
Yes,
Right there.
But just think on the parade day itself, when the sun is out, it's very light, very reflective. It will be lovely.
I'm sure, and all of these young
That
ladies,
was Kenisha.
Kenisha Antoine, and whether or not they win best costume or best in costume or win or place tonight, they
Spectacular
will
wear.
be featured once again on the streets in their spectacular wear for the parade on Tuesday. So if you did not get a chance to see this face to face, you can see it on the streets, and there may be minor adjustments to these costumes, and they are manageable on the road.
But they are indeed, and that's what I see so far. So she was Kenisha in terms of Beyond the Galaxies.
Number 5.
So we're on to the last contestant. Let's go to the stage right now.
Chavez Seaman.
Let's go to the stage for
50 years of
Chavez Seaman.
existence warrants a celebratory tribute, and Chavez is here to do just that. In all her shimmering glory, holographic patterns and reflective designs showcase harmonious superiority. And just as every institution faces ripples created by the stars, the ceremonial colors of the Portsmouth Secondary School crest will culminate into a bejeweled surprise. Chavez will remind us that the Portsmouth Secondary School will always be known for academic sovereignty, combined with sporting excellence and topped with artistic supremacy. Conceptualized by Perry Jr. Alcid and built by the members of the Dynasty Costume House in Portsmouth in collaboration with Robertson the Brand. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5 in this piece dubbed Celebrations, a solid 50.
So we're just awaiting the arrival of contestant number 5 from the Portsmouth Secondary School, as they said, on stage. Portsmouth wants to be known for academics, sports, and creativity.
Wow. Lit costume. This is the first light up costume on
And
stage.
we do like lights.
Oh yes, Petra. You cannot be in carnival without lights, Petra. So lights are on stage now. Lights of gold with Chavez's.
So she's moving to a song by Kool and the Gang.
Yes,
And it isn't the celebration time. So the costume itself, though, let's describe the costume for our listening audience.
Celebrating at solid 50, Chavez has a back piece of gold and yellow, where it is a light up costume with
So there's a crown that's part of the backdrop.
Yes.
Crown, I guess that's the school's logo, I'm guessing, you know.
The crown at the back.
And also the sides.
Oh!
Right.
At the back is
Yes.
the PSS
So that is
logo.
the crest, yes.
Yes, it is. And at the top of that is the crown itself.
That is part of the logo also.
Yes. And Chavez has a rays of stars and encircled with a golden circle of shimmer. And the front of her costume has a headpiece with feathers, and she has a sash which says celebration. Chavez is also dressed in gold, fully clad in gold. This is a beautiful costume, Petra.
So what is she dancing to? Like PSS is taking over?
Well, I guess
Everything
so.
is symbolic.
And you know, nothing, PSS doesn't leave anything to chance. They support in big numbers. Whether they are at a competition for pageantry, whether it's academic, whether it's sports, PSS comes out in large numbers. They make sure that you know they are from the Portsmouth Secondary School.
I was pleased to hear that there was a costume house, dynamic costume band in Portsmouth.
Yes.
Perry Alcide is the designer of this costume. And she is moving.
Yes, and I love the arms of her costume.
Yes.
When she moves her arms, the arms like of her costume move as well.
Showing appreciation to the crowd, sending kisses and love.
Yes. So on her arms are flares.
Outstretched.
Her arms are outstretched with
flares
flares to
are
her
showing.
wrist.
So the costume really shows the school being regal and poised for excellence.
And it shows that
And the North is taking over.
The Portsmouth Secondary School is a school of excellence. And I like that she's using her costume not to pay homage to her cause, but to pay homage to her school. And she takes pride in her school, and we can see that in her costume on stage. PSS celebrating 50 years, and her
Of
costume
excellence.
was
So there we have it.
celebration, a solid 50.
So the costume round came, what we call spectacular, came and gone.
Yes,
But it was lovely. Which one do you think is best? I have no favorites. They're all excellent.
They were very well done. The themes were also spectacular.
Yes.
We went to the sea. We went to church.
Under the water.
We went to culture.
And heritage.
We were celebrating a lot of things happened on stage.
And the outside galaxies.
And we went to the galaxy, the Milky Way. So we were taken across every possible theme that you could think of.
And territory.
Yes.
So just teasing the crowd once again.
Once again, we have completed another round, and these young ladies are keeping to their consistency. They are keeping to their excellence and the creation.
We are going right now to our guest performance for the Calypso King present. Well, he only has one more week.
Yes.
To enjoy his reign.
Well, we don't know if he'll get it again, but for now, he is King JD, reigning monarch.
Although his song says, what is for me is for me.
Well, who knows? It just might be his again for 2023.
And when he has his fedora hat, his Panama shirt,
Let's go to the
he's all tropical.
Mama. Well. Yeah, well. Coming down the road, Juve morning. Man, you won't believe what I seen. A Calypsonian dressed like a pouchette, trying his best to enter a cabinet. And I thought this would be the highlight of the town, but as I move around, see so much going on, see the high, drunk, happy and gay girls in shorts, panty tights, even Susan Clayway. All class and creed come to break away. So what you see don't say. Why is Carnival Day? Way. We out on the road, mama time to unload. We out on the road. No place on earth can do it like we. Only mass make we forget we own misery. Oh gosh, look at that, we played in class. Somewhere in a corner is Al Jazeera, streaming live everything that pass. Mama, oh mama, that is mad. Look, mass. Boom. Boy, mama. Hey. Wait. Yes, sir. Wait. Don't try making sense of anything. Forget all your bitterness, your grudges. Mortal enemies become best of friends. When it's spending time, man is no problem. Alec hand on the ground, big bottom in the ear. You not high, is sky jamming hard from the rear. Right man pass with a glass, a cardboard cutlass. He see Kala in the band, he looking for match. Taro wants to party with Luke, no guns come out today. Why is mass in the air? Way. We out on the road, mama time to unload. We out on the road. No place bless on earth can do it like we only must make we bury animosity. Oh God, look at that, we playing it fast. Imagine Saddam link up with Mascamp, and Norman come back and blow the brand. Mama, 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 oh mama, mama, mama. This is the mass. Enjoy your mass 2023. Mass Alawi. We out on the road. What? Yaman. What? Everybody come out in their glory. Jubilation, who not there, I sorry. Eyes are sitting high, smiling all alone. 30 silver coins on a golden throne. Roosevelt in amnesia, but the girls staying far. They afraid Melissa, but they scared of sniper. Happy sign in his hand, saying bring back the pan. I see Terry Maron, bomb in Linton. Joshua Biam with Independence Street in an apocalypse way. Look mass in the air. Way. We out on the road, mama, time to unload. We out on the road. No place on earth can do it like we only must. When we forget with integrity. Oh God, look at that, we playing it flat. Imagine Issa, link up with Saint Jean, singing Scary Giza. Mama, 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 oh mama, mama, mama. Look mass, boom. Boy, mama. Mama, 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 mama. Hey. Wait. Yeah, man. Wait. Yes, I. Good night.
Yes, I. Thank you. Thank you so much, King. JD. Thank you.
That
I'm
was-
trying to find my way on the stage.
That was
Give it up
King
for King
JD.
JD.
Our
And
MC
we have some more
was
character
stuck
for you.
in the curtains
This
backstage
time,
there.
it's
So-
woman time.
King JD on
She
stage.
brought us
And they are
treadmill.
just
Do you know what
giving
that is?
the contestants some time
Tasha P. Give it up for
before
Tasha.
the final round of the
P.
evening.
This
where
year she's hot.
Petra, we have moved on quite quickly and quite nicely.
She's hot.
Yes, and something I did not anticipate.
Yes, so
When I saw the opening time at 5 p.m., I was a little worried because tomorrow is actually a school day.
yes. So
And-
Tasha P on
So we have Tasha B on stage right now,
Let's go
singing one of her numbers.
Let's go to the stage
Yes.
for Tasha.
Oh wow, you get that job, you want it so badly. You're equipped with education and personality. In the future, you see. Early to work and late to leave, doing what it takes to succeed. But promotion is for backbiters and the party supporters. You're disappointed, yet still committed, hoping one day. Well, I don't have to sing this song like you wanna. All right, they ready, church? Are they ready? Messier. I didn't already know this song well, so. Teenage Pageant, who we supporting tonight? I have to look at placards. We have PSS. We have CHS. We have grammar school. We have Isaiah Thomas Secondary. Messier, we're supporting all these schools. So if you support the person you came here to support, make some. We're gonna give you guys a little piece of this one. Whoa! Whoa, yo, 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 yo. Ooh, love. I want want you to help me with this one. So when I say, whoa, you will say, but I don't have to teach you anything, man. Okay, let's practice. Whoa, one more time. Whoa, okay, they're ready, miss. They're ready. Give us some energy on the vibes. We are this year on Calypso and the love of the art form. Whoa, yo. But we do not work with it. Whoa, yo. Let me see hands in the air. Whoa, yo. Hey, Daddy, why? Hey. All week I'm restless, I'm pacing up and down the street. The return of two rounds in Calypso had me feeling high but on my feet. A kind of high I'm going to explain. Hey. Like cocaine, Calypso infiltrating me brain. Lyrics racing in my head, I singing all night in my bed. Beats vibrating in my soul, I go lose control. Melodies on my mind, girl, I'm on a high. I sing, I'm on a high. I'm on a Calypso high. Let me sing out today. Feel I could fly. I'm on a Calypso high. Hey, a high when my body is clean. And no police can intervene. I'm on a high. I'm on a high. Excuse me if I act insane. I may never feel this way again. Why? I'm on a high. I'm on a Calypso high. Now it's your turn to sing. Let me hear you. What? A little louder. All right, one more time. Whoa, yo. Hey, Daddy, why? Happy birthday to Emma Francois. Hey, Calypso high, now taking over me. It had me laughing at everything I see. Abigail, like a former king, can win this constituency. And who don't have story. They say I'm not defending crown, it's but you all I want. I just don't care, just want to be right here. It's enough to make me high. Hold me down before I fly. Up high, let me hear you sing. I'm on a high. I'm on a Calypso high. Hey, feel I could fly. I'm on a Calypso high. Hey, a high when my body is clean. And no police can intervene. I'm on a high. Excuse me if I act insane. I don't know when the lockdown will come again. I'm on a high. I'm on a Calypso high. Bring it down a little bit. Let me hear everybody sing. Warrior. Let the judges hear you. A little louder. Let me go. All right. We do this one more time. Let me go. With conviction. That's what I'm talking about. Ali back, where you go? Warrior. One more time. All right. We want to give you guys a little piece of treadmill. You have treadmill, right? A little piece, just a little piece, so you can get a little shaken up. I know the what they call it, the evening wear round is coming out shortly, so you're waiting to see all the glitter and the designs and who's going to win tonight? And are they in properly? Okay, that side. Who's going to win tonight? Okay, so hold on, we're going to ITSS going to win. PSS going to win. CHS going to win. Grammar school going to win. Who am I missing? Cassibru Secondary going to win. Everybody win for me already. I don't know the business. Everybody win for me. So DJ, giving them a little piece, a little piece, a little piece. Let me see your legs. Are you ready yet? Let me go. Diddy daddy whoa, whoa oh oh, whoa oh oh, whoa oh oh. You get that job you wanted so badly. You're equipped with education and personality. In the future, you see upward mobility. Early to work and late to leave, doing what it takes to succeed. But promotion is for backbiters and the party supporters. Whoa, you're disappointed, yet still committed. Let me see if you're ready. Hoping one day. Let me see your best work of everybody know. Like you wanna. Putting all the effort, giving all the time, but you are a little low. Say you and move and sing a song. Say on a treadmill. Your legs are moving, your body's working, but you are alright, say you were going. So you're going to end the song. They should tell you early. Say what? Louder. Or they pre. I love you guys so much. Bye bye. Enjoy the rest of the show. Silly tatty wo.
Wow, wow, wow. The heat is on the 2023
Tasha
Teen
on
Pageant.
stage right there. And right now we are running in, treadmilling our way into the evening. We're around. Wow.
K1 did say it's woman time.
Yes.
So she exudes that perfectly.
That shows you.
But the show is on point in terms of timing and execution. A few glitches here and there, but what is the time right now? It's 20, is it 14 minutes past the hour of 8? So we've done well. We've done well.
I must say, we did not laugh.
He has a song entitled Talking Dogs. And it goes by the name of Mighty T.
I see the judge
Straight through to the finals. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mighty T.
Because they.
One of the favorites is next coming up.
But they are giving these contestants a lot of time.
A very organic song. And Mighty T has come on. He has come a long way.
Yes, I remember when I first heard Mighty T last year, I was like, wow, this young man is one to watch. And definitely I was right. Let's go to the stage now for Mighty D.
Oi, mama oi. Pandemonium in the heart of town. From a I see a tiny assembly. The Dominican in me had me rushing to see what's going on in the center of the crowd. Heated conversation, talking dog. And I hear one say, I love my life in the air. And the other say, but just wash your mouth. You get all the votes, you not sharing none. But just look at you with your fat bottom. All the other dogs who were looking on, just like a chorus, they all started barking. Who have, who don't have no have, who have, who don't have no have, who have, who don't have no have, who have, who don't have no have. Shumbe, shumbe. Daddy do I. Shumbe oi, mama oi. Oh ah ah, oh ah oh ah. On the burning street, in this scorching heat. More call, more to come, roadblock in the town. Some come around to incite them to doggies to fight for their own gain. Some try to calm down them beasts, well you hoping that peace will prevail. And the first dog say, it's none of your damn business. And the others say, them kind of chat just get to me. You are fancy house and you live in sweet, while my bed at night is the cold concrete. They say dog is dog, but you stretching it all in together. Them other dogs chanting, who have, who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have. So hard to believe, yet so very true. No passerby could ignore this side of talking no. Hui, shumbe, shumbe. Daddy do I, shumbe oi. Let me hear all you. Who don't have to have. Police on the scene and they looking mean. Emo life of course, can't use deadly force. They send for the dog whisperer, the barrel with the gift to calm them down. But them don't still in the brawl, swing them back kick and all, we hanging on. And the first one say, la vie to me family. And the other say, wait till action come your way. You swimming in oil as the saying goes, but you cannot see even past your nose. Enjoy white life, girls who feels the note. All in together, them other dogs chanting. Who have, who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have. Have, who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have. Is this all a dream or a movie scene, or are we high on the same drug? And here is talking dog. Hui! Thank you everybody, I hope all you enjoy the show. I made the best school win. No vexes, okay? Chumbe! Thank you.
Thank you so much. The Mighty D with Talking Dogs. Big number for this year's Calypso 2023. Straight to the finals with who have, who don't have.
And he certainly made waves on the Calypso arena in Dominica. We congratulate him. It looks like he has a very bright future ahead of him in the field of Calypso. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are nearing closer to evening wear. I'm understanding they're not quite ready. It seems they need a little more time. We're going to bring on a dance, and we're hoping that after that, the contestants will be ready. So it's a slow number this time from the Waitakobuli Dance Theatre Company. It's an interpretation of a song performed by Rihanna as a theme song to the movie Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. The song is entitled Lift Me Up, and the dance is also entitled Lift Me Up. Ladies and gentlemen, the Waitakobuli dancers.
The seniors.
And the senior dancers in this moving piece, a song performed by Rihanna, Lift Me Up.
house is almost complete. It's time to make your house a home. Have you heard about Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimmet? At Home and Tools, you can find the best windows, kitchen kits, clay pots, household items, appliances, and much more. Hey, you builders! Home and Tools sells tools, lawnmowers, generators, even cement mixers. It's only one call away. WhatsApp Home and Tools at 275-1414. That's 275-1414. Visit their Facebook page at Home and Tools Dominica. Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimmet. Home and Tools, quality at everyday low prices.
Continental Store, they are here for you, Dominica. Wake up. This carnival season, make it a great mass alawi. At the Continental Store, they are well stocked with a large selection of footwear, shoes to make you look and feel good on the road. Make Continental Store your #1 stop and shop in a very clean and friendly environment. Whatever the occasion or theme, they have got something for you at the Continental Store. Visit the Facebook and Instagram pages, WhatsApp 276-5303 or call 4400947. Continental Store, Mass Alawi, they're here for you this carnival.
The dance Lift Me Up. An interpretation.
One of my favorites for 2023 being performed on stage there by the Whitey Kubali Dance Theatre, Lift Me Up by Rihanna. And right now I can imagine Rihanna is getting ready to sing that song at the Super Bowl stage. But let's not go there. We are at Miss Teen watching the big pageantry stage for these 5 teenage young ladies. Petra, it has been a good night.
Yes, it has been an enjoyable night.
Oh, yes.
And what I love is that the teenagers are engaged in clean fun. As you heard, my voice is already cracking.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Sip some water, Petra.
I have been doing it, and it's only, yes, local water.
Wet
The palette.
The palette, wet the vocal cords.
But we in terms of Wakanda Forever, even the host on stage is speaking about Rihanna.
Yes. Rihanna has made her name not
Look, he's
only
mentioned in the halftime Super Bowl. Well, I think we'll see the reruns. For me, the Super Bowl, it's the ads and the halftime show.
You know, I
don't even understand the game.
I actually enjoy football. That's American football. I probably because I grew up watching football, and it's easier to understand than our local football, in my opinion.
I beg to differ.
That is, they're just throwing a ball and catching it at different yards.
I beg to differ. We're not getting involved in that, but we have our Premier Leagues in Dominica. We have our Junior Leagues. We have our...
And we have very formidable players in Dominica.
Yes, of course.
And we have seen people like Julian Wayne, Juju going far with football. So
in the recent times.
We do hope them the best. People like this young lady Jade, who made it to Manchester's team recently. Yes.
And as a female at that.
So things have definitely been going well for football in Dominica.
Also, there's another guest artist.
So that once again, so the ladies, the young ladies,
so
to be ready.
I can imagine that what's going to come out in terms of the evening wear.
People put weight in their faces.
No, but the makeup has been very, very, very well done.
Appropriate.
Yes, I was just going to mention that in terms of not being too caked on, not being too heavy for the age category.
Look like
yes.
Smoky that would give a queen contestant. It looks natural and subtle.
So we can really say kudos to our makeup artists, kudos to our hairdressers.
Even their hair match, you see when they came on with their uniforms, there were buns, puffs, there were low buns, there were ribbons. They probably never wore ribbons, they probably never wear ribbons to school, but tonight they have ribbons in their hair or bows in their hair. For the costume round, you saw that their hair was combed in a way that their headpiece fits well, no one's bun fell, no one's hair fell, or their bang was blocking the way.
So the host is just reminding us that there will only be one winner tonight.
Yes, and the judges' decision
is final. The judges, by the way, have already been seated.
I see past queen, Miss Nadia Orlando, will be judging this round, and most definitely
also Bruno. I can't remember her name right now, but Miss Bruno, Nakita.
Yes, Nakita
Bruno.
So,
and we have Mr. Benjamin.
Julian Benjamin, who has been...
he's been enjoying the show.
Of course. And Mr. Benjamin is well equipped to judge such rounds. He has been working with... He is currently the vice principal at the Pierre Charles Secondary School and has been working with the Division of Culture and judging pageant for a number of years. This is nothing new to Mr. Benjamin. And there's also someone else sitting there, but I can't see who exactly they are right now because there are a lot of people in front of us. But the judges right now for the evening wear are all well equipped for these rounds. 5 judges per round, and they alternate. So no one judge is doing
all the weight, all the judging.
And I am loving the fact that judging tonight is being done digitally. They are incorporating technology. They are situated in front of computers with spreadsheets well set. So they also have papers for
I was just going to say, just in case you think there might be a glitch and you say blame the computer, no. They're only the tradition. They're also doing traditionally in terms of pen and paper.
But I'm sure this makes it much easier. So now, before judges would have to run backstage to hand the result. This doesn't have to happen tonight. It is digitally tabulated and sent directly backstage. And there is also someone who works in the White Icobili Dance Theatre as well as the Division of Culture, manning the control, so she sees everything as being entered. So nothing
in real time
can be manipulated. And if there is a problem, there is someone there on cue to fix it. So I commend the White Icobili Dance Theatre for incorporating technology, because this is how it's done internationally.
Yes.
There's no pen and paper. They are all tabulated on a screen.
Well, we're transitioning, so we do the both for now. We want to say thank you also to our sponsors, Continental Store and the Home and Tools.
And we did get a word from them moments ago. So we thank them for making this broadcast possible. And we are pleased to once again bring you another pageant. Young ladies showcasing their talents, showcasing their intelligence, and showcasing their grace and beauty on stage. 5 young ladies here for the Miss Teen Dominica pageant contestant.
And 5 young ladies for the Miss Dominica itself?
Yes, all of them are 5. There were 5 for Princess.
Yes.
There were 5 for Mother's Queen Show, 5 for Miss Teen, and 5 for Miss Dominica. So the lucky number is 5 this year.
You did say that the Princess Show.
The Princess Show had 5 young ladies, and the winner is here tonight. That's Miss Naja Georges.
Yes.
And from the Tebow Primary School, she is sitting in the reserve seating area to our left.
And you did say that the group of the girls set the tone for the other pageants, and I'm seeing that right now.
Oh yes, and you know they set the stage, and I think that the Miss Teen contestants upheld that standard. The standard didn't falter at all. The Miss Teen contestant ensured that they came out boldly, yet with poise and elegance and creativity.
So while we have a little time, tell me more about Bouillon Day. You mentioned it briefly.
Yes, so Bouillon Day, DBS is taking that in control this year. You might have seen it on the carnival calendar and wondering what exactly is this. This is a day where we put all the attention on Bouillon music. So we are encouraging all the radio stations or people of music to play Bouillon music via the airwaves or whatever form you use to play your music. And on that day, we will also be taking over Carnival City, which is the Windsor Park Sports Stadium forecourt, from 10 a.m. up until 11 p.m. We will be bringing you Bouillon Day from the Windsor Park Stadium. All programming of DBS Radio will be done via the stadium. So, Experience Creole Stadium, drive time.
Why are you looking at me for Experience Creole?
No, I'm not looking at you, Petra. You know, if the cap fits, proudly wear it. But Experience Creole will be in the stadium. Bouillon drive time, which will be
I have told you all to come onto the farms so many times, but you're going to the stadium.
Bouillon drive time will be in the stadium as well. It will be dubbed the Bouillon Drive, and Experience Creole will be dubbed Experience Bouillon. And from 7 p.m. there will be the Bouillon Love warm-up and a Bouillon Splash at 8 p.m. with all of the various Bouillon artists, from Signal Band to First Serenade and all. And at 10 a.m. there will be the Mardi Gras, and that will be brought to you by Miss Kimara Ito, which usually does the weekday rendezvous. So that will be brought to you from the stadium as well. And in studio on that day, we'll only be in studio from 6 to 9. After 9...
So Azari stays in?
Yeah, well...
He'll come in as a guest after.
You know, we will not be bringing news from the stadium. So Azari will be manning our control on that morning. And everything on that day will be focused on Bouillon music, past and the present.
So what day? This Tuesday is Valentine's Day also?
Valentine's Day. So
it's a Bouillon Valentine event.
All of your dates that you plan to have, statically at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
I bet you're saying a lot and not saying anything.
And it is dubbed that day, since it is Valentine's Day, it's called For the Love of Bouillon. That's our theme.
Excellent. Well played.
So join DBS Radio on Tuesday the 14th of February from 10 a.m. at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium forecourt for Bouillon Day up until 11 p.m. on that night. And the airwaves will be rocking Bouillon music. That music is our own. It started with people like WCK and First Serenade, and now the mantle has been passed on and is held strongly.
Even out of the country?
Yes, by
even regionally?
Asa Banton. We have seen Asa making features with Patrice Roberts, Soca Queen.
Yes,
so we
of course.
See that Dominica's Bouillon music is going
and when we get to Trinidad, it's worldwide for us next. We just want to say to our listening audience that the stage is still empty. We are waiting the evening wear round, the segment.
If it's taking all of this time, I expect to see spectacular beyond my imagination.
Yes, I don't think we can imagine it. You cannot speculate this one.
If it was a
yes.
They
would have been on already.
But they are not ready.
So if you haven't streamed, if you haven't joined us via streaming and you feel like you need to do this, because you maybe need to view the spectacular evening wear, and also to see that the Miss Teen being crowned, that would be a very good time to do that. Yeah. So what shows are you looking forward to? What shows are you going to look forward to?
I'm looking forward to the Miss Dominica pageant. I think this year, after 2 years, and the group of young ladies going on for this pageant, I think they will put on a wonderful show. I expect to see something, a show that we have never seen before.
And one thing I've noticed, that even if the shows are a little in advance, as before you have Miss Dominica on a Friday evening, after work, you have other shows, the visitors and the foreigners are here already. The streets are getting, the traffic is being blocked already.
Boy.
They're backed up already.
Not even just the
The
traffic.
supermarkets are already
The local
filled.
restaurants, Petra.
You know, Dominica, it's food. Let's just get started on this.
Petra,
Okay, so we're going on to the stage right now.
for the
We're starting for the evening wear segment.
And contestant number 1 is Mia Williams. Let's go to the stage for the judge's description.
Is Nakita Bruno Green, Nadia Rolando, and Patrice Dorset. Nakita Bruno Green, PhD, is a researcher and professor at the Marisi International University, where she teaches, where she is a teacher student in the US and South Africa. She is a former Miss Dominica, Miss Caribbean World, Miss Carnival, and the founder of Flourish Dominica, a non-profit organization in Dominica which aims to empower the youth to use creativity and conscious leadership to build a flourishing Dominica.
Our next judge for evening wear is Nadira Lando. Nadira Lando is a former carnival queen, having won Miss Dominica 2012, Miss Caribbean World 2012, and Miss JC's Caribbean 2012. She continued in the pageantry field, providing training and support to national queens and contestants over the years. She's currently an attorney at law with the government of Dominica.
The next judge is Patrice Dorset. She's an art and theater enthusiast from the community of Marigot. She's no stranger to beauty pageants. Patrice emerged second runner-up in the 2015 Miss Dominica pageant, and she's also coached the winners of 2019 and 2020 Carnival Princess Show. She has judged numerous shows, including the 2020 Miss Teen Dominica pageant and the 2022 Miss Kalinago pageant. She holds bachelor's in education and is currently an early childhood educator at the Will Strathmore Stevens Primary School.
And because we're going straight into the question and answer, Kewana, we should just feature our judges for that section. Athleen Douglas Murdoch has been a teacher and principal of various secondary schools for many years. She has extensive experience in the field of education. She holds a bachelor's in education and a master's in education. After she retired as a principal, she assumed the duties of director of the Dominica Institute for the Arts, based at the Old Mill Cultural Center, a position which she held for 10 years up until 2022.
Ivona Jean-Baptiste Lugue, already introduced. We also have Josette Seraphine Hendrington. Josette has been a radio broadcaster in and out of Dominica for many years. She has extensive experience organizing and judging competitions, including Calypso and various beauty pageants. She is a past member of the Waitakubali Dance Theatre Company, and she's currently the president and international commissioner of the Girl Guides Association of Dominica.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the judges for the evening wear and question and answer rounds. And now to the actual presentation of the contestants on stage in their evening wear. And we begin with contestant number 1, Mia Williams. Mia Williams is sure to turn heads as she glides onto the stage robed in gold, a bold symbol of the bright Caribbean sun. It is also representative of who she is and what she embodies, a generous spirit and purity, and the passion and power of a young woman stepping into her own. The standout feature of her dress is the delicate turtleneck, which tapers into a wrist-length sleeve of the same radiant material, covering her right arm from shoulder to sleeve. The bodice, a striking sweetheart cut with a deep V, is both accentuated and softened by the sleeveless body mesh hugging her left shoulder and chest. This fabulous creation has a simple waistline that flows into a floor-length, voluminous skirt that swishes and sways as she strides with confidence across the stage. Her coiffure is accented by red clips made with teardrop rubies, accented by glittering diamonds. In her ears, she wears red dangling earrings of the same design, and her feet are encased in delicate, strappy heels. A perfect pairing of red and gold, two symbols of boldness and power. Her dress was sewn by Nisha Coffey. Ladies and gentlemen, we present in evening wear contestant number 1, Mia Williams.
So we are
awaiting the arrival of Nia Williams.
That's right.
And a very descriptive
description. Very descriptive wording. And we hear the traditional Miss Teen evening wear music.
I think that's the pageant music.
Yes, it is. But more so at Miss Teen and Miss Dominica.
Evening wear.
Nia Williams, goodness gracious, adorned in gold, a one-sleeved dress with a gold sleeve, long sleeve.
So we now understand the turtleneck?
Yes, the turtleneck is actually
very decent.
Not going from her bodice all up.
Yes.
However, it's just surrounding
She
her
does
neck
have the mesh at the
like
front,
choker.
as you described.
Yes.
The sweetheart neckline.
Yes, that's right.
But a full ball gong effect.
And you can see that under this dress there is something adding volume, and the accessories are not silver or gold, but they are
lovely
red.
on stage.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, shimmers.
Makeup well done.
Beautifully done.
The only thing is I don't appreciate the very large drop, V-neck, the V shape in between.
Well, I like it.
I find it's too revealing for Miss Teen.
It isn't. I beg to differ.
That's my opinion. I find it's a bit deep for young
very
contestants.
decently dressed, very decently adorned.
However, this is
The
a
dress
nice
fits her lovely, the waistline.
It fits her
Yes.
complexion very
Oh,
well.
the back is also very detailed.
And we can see that many contestants have decided to straighten their hair. However, Mia is rocking the natural look.
You know, during the break we were speaking about that.
Yes, we were
in terms of the
wondering.
number of contestants who have gone natural.
And Mia
Or who
has
are natural in terms of no chemical additions to the hair.
And there goes the Barbie twirl. A little stumble, but she got there nonetheless.
Her bun is oversized, so there is some sort of addition. But it's really natural looking. Yes.
And Mia's hair is in a natural halo crown.
Yes.
With pearls and ruby accessory. Mia Williams on stage right now adorned in yellow and
she has curtsied right down.
Yes, and she has greeted her stage.
Yes.
And she is moving gracefully on stage, I must say. Her hands elegantly placed. Her face, the smile has not dropped.
Just thinking her smile.
Her makeup is well done. And her dress is well
He did
made.
mention that the earrings are red accent.
Yes, they are red actually.
Yes.
And to pull that all together, her lips are
Lip
red
color
as
is
well.
also red.
Miss Mia Williams, wow, in her dress.
Very graceful, very elegant.
You can see that the
Back
dress,
of the dress, as I said. Oh, it does have a bow also.
yes, it does.
So to cinch her waist. Yes, yes.
And you can see that.
Not that she needs any cinching.
No,
They're all
children
slender
would
and
sing.
very athletic.
Yes.
Yes, and very, very elegant looking.
And she sends a kiss to her crowd. And an elegant, queenly way.
I love the fabric.
Yes,
It's
me
gold
too.
with some shimmer, with some
And the lights plays
sparkles.
well on the fabric.
She may have a frame under.
Yes,
Yes.
she does.
Evening
It's
wear,
obvious that there's
Mia
something, but it's to add
Williams
volume to her dress.
from the
And
Isaiah
it was
Thomas Secondary
moving
School.
nicely across
That
the
was
stage.
contestant number one
Mia
from
Williams.
the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School.
And on to
And up
contestant
next,
two.
number 2, Cheyenne Sylvester, the Dominica Grammar School. Let's
Cheyenne
go to the stage
Sylvester
for her
from
description.
the Dominica Grammar School. Main sponsor, Do It Center. As the sea water crashes on the shore, it creates a white, foamy mist. Cheyenne's ball gown is reminiscent of its mist. Cheyenne is dressed in a navy blue, one-shoulder gown that is beautifully adorned with glitter that will captivate and create a misty illusion. The glitter is arranged in a floral and line pattern in its entirety. The gown's skirt displays large pleats as it stunningly flows to the floor. The bodice of the dress is securely fastened to her physique in a corset style to display her slim waistline. Her hair is combed in a side bun in which she wears 2 silver flowers to complement her dress. She is simply accessorized with a pair of silver rhinestone earrings. The dress was altered by Bernadette Royer of Be Seen Flying Dress. Here is Cheyenne Sylvester, contestant number 2, in evening wear entitled Misty Waters.
So it seems like Cheyenne has kept to her oceanic theme with misty waters as her theme for her evening wear. So Cheyenne Sylvester from the Dominica Grammar School. And her music is different. It does not have the same music as the previous contestants. Wow. Navy blue and silver dress. And do you know, Petra?
You're too excited right
Petra,
now.
do you know? I have to stand because I
Yes.
can't see properly. But do you know, Petra, that the last time that DGS participated in the Miss Teen competition, her dress was in that exact same color, blue and silver, and it was like a galaxy-like dress. The pattern was.
So this
actually
one may be
galaxy.
altered. It has more silver this time
Yes,
around
this
than
one is different.
But I really love it. It's very youthful. It's
I
one
love it.
shoulder. It's off shoulder.
Yes.
One shoulder. Cinch waist again. Ball gong effect. Her hair is very neatly done in an up
That dress is
side bun. Her earrings are accented. Yes.
And Petra, this young lady right now is quite literally dazzling.
Dazzling on stage.
She is like a walking chandelier right now on the stage. She is adorned in navy blue and silver. If you can imagine.
I can imagine the glitter effect on the floor of this dress.
If you can imagine water on a window
Cascading.
when it's raining,
Yes.
that's exactly what
I'm
the
thinking of
dress
a
is.
waterfall and the sparkles that come out of it
Yes,
when it's
that's it.
cascading down.
That's it right there. So the people.
Well, it says misty morning.
Yeah. So the people right now listening, if you close your eyes and you imagine water falling down your vehicle window in the night, and the lights of the streets is glistening on
Or
them.
at the early morning,
Or in the early morning,
onset
the
of
dews.
dawn. Yes, dew
That is
falls.
exactly what Cheyenne Sylvester is embodying on the stage in misty waters.
And it doesn't look heavy at all.
No, but it is well shaped. Although there is something under there, you cannot tell. Whereas the previous contestant, you knew, but this one here it is fully covered. There is a hoop skirt under, and her back has a corseted shape. As we heard, this was altered by Miss Bernadette Royer.
That's the same young lady who does the flying dress, I believe.
That's
Yes,
right,
yes,
that's
yes.
right.
So
But
we are mystified then because we don't know how the flying dress operates.
the flying dress, she was on our program.
And what did she
once,
say?
And she said that what they do, they use the elements of wind. So someone holds the tail of the dress. When the time is right, they send it up and the wind does the work.
So it keeps
there's-
it up propelled.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
So
I
the
always
same way the
wondered.
wind blows your hair,
Yes.
it blows the material.
So the
very light.
windswept effect.
Yes, that's right. But Cheyenne Sylvester on stage is gracefully gliding across the stage.
all smiles.
Yes, she is definitely. I feel she should slow down her walk just a little bit But Cheyenne right now, and her hands are moving gracefully as
She's
well.
gracious, she's elegant. The hair accessory matches the earrings perfectly. The color, as we said, it's all lights, all glitter. Very well done.
And what I like is the fact that they tried to bring some symmetry to Cheyenne's outfit right there, where her dress is on the left shoulder, the shoulders are on the left, but her bun is on the right.
To balance her out.
Yes, so she's well balanced on stage.
She's leaving the stage right now, but she turns to have a final twirl.
Her 360 Barbie twirl.
Yes.
And she gives her final wave goodbye. What I do like is the fact that whether or not these participants are on stage, when they get behind the curtain, they still walk the same way. They ensure they make an excellent exit and not just the entrance.
So we're going now to the third contestant.
Yes,
we're going to back to the stage. She heard the description.
The crowd is just out there with Miss Jerissa Gage from Contestant High
Becoming
School.
an architect is no easy feat. This is a fact that women especially know all too well. Tonight, Jerissa rises to break the glass ceiling as she glides onto the stage, dazzling everyone around her. To mark her ascent, Jerissa has defiantly encrusted her gown with the various pieces of shattered glass she created on the way to achieving her dream. On her shoulder rests a structure also made of glass shards, which she formed to show off her architectural prowess. The reflective glass trails down from her bodice onto her voluminous skirts, catching the eye of all the girls who have been told that they cannot, inspiring them to join her as she rises. Her magnificent look is completed with diamante accessories. This couture piece was designed and created by Randy Madre of the House of Madre in Guyana. Gaze upon Jerissa as she regales our senses in a breathtaking Assam entitled Breaker of Glass. Contestant number 3 from the Convent High School, Jerissa Gage.
Jerissa Gage will be on stage with Breaker of Glass, an homage to all of the girls who were told no. And yes, that's it. And we could hear the songs of glass breaking. Jerissa is on stage in, is that black, Petra? Is that purple? Or is that blue? That is green.
Emerald green, forest green. Or is it black?
So it is black. So that is black on stage right now with shards of glass in the color of green. And I'm not sure if this is mirror or if this, I'm not sure what kind of glass, but this dress is definitely yes.
So it has to be glass, but shades of green.
This is a wonderful, and her hair as well has shards of glass in there. And this, you know what this reminds me of, Petra? The movie Maleficent. If you think of Maleficent's dress, the shoulders of her dress remind me of that. Look at her back. It is sheer with shards of glass. Boy, Petra, boy, that's big man thing. Big woman thing, rather. But this.
I am impressed. I am surprised. I am really in for a treat.
And this young lady has a beautiful face. Her makeup is well done. She is.
The theme of having a high pony or middle pony.
Yes, and she has a bun. It is not a sculpted bun, however, it is well done, a twisted bun. Yes.
All encapsulated into one.
Yes, that's right.
What we notice is that also that the design of the dress is regional. It's not local. So this is really the big league.
So this is not a plaything at all. Not something to play with. Jerecia Gage.
And she does have some accent in terms of her bangles.
Yes. Her bracelets are in silver. And what a lovely turn by this young lady.
An entire 360 twirl.
An entire Jerecia Gage. And her arms are outstretched to the sky in a diagonal manner.
I'm really thinking this is a jump start for the Miss Dominica.
Of course. And a lot of our participants have gone on.
Okay.
Yes, and we have seen princesses go on into this competition.
Of course.
Even today, Miss Chavez Seaman participated in the Princess Show a couple years ago. I think that was 2009, if I'm not mistaken, where she placed. She did not win.
So
but
just
here,
to get back to the color of the dress, it is actually
black.
The base is black, but the accents are green.
Green and silver.
Green and silver representing Dominica in terms of the greenery, the forest.
Yes. And that was a wonderful showing of herself. Quite a short stint. Probably the time passed me by quickly.
Because you were impressed.
Yes, I'm quite impressed.
Quite
impressed with her dress. Yes. Very much impressed with her dress.
We go on to contestant number 4.
Contestant number 4 is Miss Small and Mighty, Miss Kanisha Antoine from the Castlebrew Secondary School. Let's go for her description.
In the dark of the forest,
evening wear.
The luminescence of the amethyst glistens. Amethyst, a precious gem, symbolizes Miss Antoine as a true gem from the East. Emerging from the dark of self-doubt and vulnerability, Miss Antoine dispels fear and anxiety with this beautiful lilac gown mirroring that of an amethyst, because a true champion overcomes. On the upper half of her gown, an array of jewels and purple flowers against a sea of silver can be seen, signifying strength, royalty, hope, and purity. A burst of spiritedness and vivacity is represented by the puff on the right shoulder. Her dress cascades to the floor and flows behind her to highlight the beauty and the grace that Miss Antoine has displayed in overcoming the obstacles she has had to face. Strength and remarkable beauty are deeply ingrained in every stitch of this gown. Miss Antoine's dress is complemented with diamante jewelry and platform heels with a touch of applique designs. This gown was designed by Team Kenisha and made by Bella Noir. The Amethyst, Kenisha Antoine from the Castlebrew Secondary School, contestant number 4.
So as you know, amethyst is also a birthstone.
Yes,
it comes in shades of lilac, purple, etc. That's the base.
Is that the birthstone for people born in February?
Well, yes, that's what I'm telling you. I know that.
Petra, you're a February born?
Yes.
Wow, and on stage right now is definitely the amethyst adorned in lavender. She has lilac, that is, yes. She has a large tulle poof on her right shoulder.
Very youthful looking.
Yes. Her hair is in a low bun, and she has a large
adorned.
Yes. And she has a large diamond earring in her ear, a dangling earring. Her dress was locally made by Miss Bella Noir.
Bella Noir is a local celebrity.
Yes, of course, Petra. She makes dresses for queen contestants, ministers, and now on stage for the Miss team.
I have tried to get her, but she's always booked.
I haven't even attempted. You have to attempt a year in advance, Petra. Too late.
Apparently. Okay, so go back to Kenisha. She does have the sweet neckline.
Yes, she does, and her dress has flowered applique in purple. That's a darker purple of lavender, and her dress has lines of purple tulle as well to give it this 3D effect. Very youthful dress.
And your backs are all covered. All covered. Your entire body is covered. Maybe you get a little shoulder.
You get a shoulder, a little something.
But nothing much.
That's nothing, man.
Yeah, that's nothing much. And as you said, she kept the theme in terms of breaking down barriers.
Yes, and
surviving. Yes.
I love the shoulder of this dress. It just brings everything together. This large tulle poof, if you can imagine a tulle skirt.
I don't even think that the monitors are doing the dresses justice.
No, because when you look at it on stage, the light reflects on it quite nicely. And her top piece also has a sequin and diamante, so it captures the light quite well.
She's very gesticulating that she's like offering a prayer up to the heavens to keep her strong and keep her safe.
And her hair is well done in a low bun, twisted back into a low bun. Kenisha also has natural hair, Petra.
Oh, so that's 4 out of 5 so far.
You see that the natural hair is very versatile on stage. These young ladies use what they had to make these beautiful hairstyles, and they did it quite quickly as well, because nobody came with the same hairstyle twice.
No, not at all.
The hairstyle changed for every round.
That
the makeup changed as well, so I must commend the people that they have helping them backstage.
So it's a nice balance between adulthood and being youthful. It's a really nice balance.
So Kenisha is leaving
Waving
the
to
stage
crowd.
right now,
Yes,
and these young ladies are so captivating on stage. When they leave, you're like, already? Like, are you done?
I was wondering, what are you going to say about this one?
Because like you're looking at them on the stage and describing what's happening, and by the time they leave, you think that it has been such a short time, but they have about 4 minutes on the stage, and they have had a very good showing of themselves. So finally, Shervez Seaman of the Portsmouth Secondary School. Let's go to the stage for her description.
Secondary School.
Overcoming every storm, and amidst every obstacle lies an institution with a toast to 50. Once again, contestant number 5 pays homage to her school. From her mahogany skin tone radiates the blinding luminance that lies in the hearts of every Portsmouth Secondary School student, both past and present. As she glides across the stage, her petite structure gives rise to accentuating illusions birthed by intricately sewn appliques and tortuous lace. Contrasted by nude mesh and a blend of subtle shades, her gown erupts and cascades with a sense of animated gratitude. Sewn by Miss Felina Sango of Bioche, this evening, Shervez says thank you to her school one last time. As the personification of the Golden Jubilee, she is the celebration. Permit me to introduce Shervez Seaman.
So while we are with Shervez, she is also a crowd favorite, I must add.
Yes, and
her dress was made by Sango in Bioche, so it's locally made, and she stuck to the north.
And Shervez Seaman is once again keeping in time with her theme, celebrating 50, where she is adorned in a gold dress. Currently, we see
indeed a very good ambassador for her school.
Yes, I must say, like all other Portsmouth Secondary School students, she is currently removing
so the lace is really going to be removed right now.
Her golden shawl, which I believe is attached to her shoulder, so it will serve as a side cape.
Once again, some arms, some shoulder.
Yes.
Off-shoulder effect.
So it is off-shoulder, and her shawl that was wrapped around her bodice is now falling or cascading down her right arm as an open sleeve. There are ruffles to the top of Shervez's dress, and she
also it has something almost like a petticoat effect.
Yes.
So the entire dress frame, and then over it some lace.
Over it is lace with silver applique, gold lace with silver applique, and under is a voluminous skirt of gold fabric. Shervez's dress in all is golden with silver accents. Her accessories.
And the sparkles are still there.
Oh yes. Her accessories are silver to go with the accents on her dress.
The lace itself is also sparkled.
Yes.
Yes.
Her hair is in an updo, a high bun, and she is graceful on stage, There is something falling behind her head as well, an accessory. So her accessories are not in her bun or to the front of her head, but rather centralized to the back. And what a lovely Barbie turn on that stage
Matching
right
the
there.
earrings.
Yes.
Earrings are dangling and matching the earrings. Even the makeup has a bit of shimmer in it.
Yes, I can see that
bit
as
of
well.
sparkle.
Chavez is on stage right now, the embodiment of grace, and she turns around gracefully, smoothly.
How do they do that twirl though?
Petra, it is magical. That's all I can say. Because I don't know how to do it. I've never tried. Granted, I've never tried. But it's a very magical thing to do that takes a lot of practice, I've been told.
And the time went quickly also.
Yes, of course.
But they do show appreciation, all the ladies.
They ensure.
So it's once again, it's a one shoulder, off shoulder.
Yes. However,
Gold.
still well covered. Her bodice is fully covered. Only her
Gold
shoulders.
bodice, gold frame in terms of the dress itself, covered with a little lace, which is very sparkly, very bedazzled.
Call the contestants back on stage.
So now the contestants have to return for their question. They will dip into a basket where the number will be on there for their question.
Being done most likely by the Carnival Princess.
Yes, so she will come out with that basket, that dreaded
That's the
basket.
first of her duties.
Her name is Nasha
1 week anniversary of her crowning.
And she's already back at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
But you know she's enjoying it.
I'm sure. These
It's a
children
long way to
enjoy
Tebow, but I think she's enjoying it. She's slipping away.
Yeah, man. She'll be all right.
It's Carnival week.
So the Miss Teen contestants will come on one by one.
And a crowd favorite also.
Of course, and she walks on like a true princess.
So
like
she
yes,
may be vying in a couple of years for the Miss Teen.
and she did say that in her speech.
Oh, you see?
She said she does hope to go up for the Miss Teen pageant as well as the Miss Dominica pageant. So Nasha does plan to stay in pageantry. So Nasha holds that green basket where the contestants will dip for a question. They will dip a number, and Mr. Lawrence or Miss Fontaine Wilson will look to see what
The
question.
corresponding question.
Yes, that's right. And the young ladies have to give a response. Now, these young ladies have been privy to a lot of teen pageant practices. They get a number of different questions thrown at them, so you expect anything. They ask you questions ranging from sports to culture to pageantry to issues affecting us locally,
And
regionally,
there are a number
internationally.
of issues I hope that would
Yes.
come to the fore.
So
and they would be able to really
Contestant number 1.
elaborate a little bit on this.
Williams.
yes, and this is
And they have
where
tackled issues in terms of survival, bullying.
Of course.
Just tonight in
these
this show.
students have gone through Tropical Storm Erica, Hurricane Maria,
Maria.
COVID-19. This generation is the generation throughout their high
The
school tenure.
resilient generation.
Yes. Throughout their high school tenure, they have been involved in a lot of things. There have been a number of adversities for these young ladies. So we see that the
So we go on to the
judges,
stage right now.
the judges have switched.
Mia. Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Lawrence.
Let's
I
go
am
for Mia.
indeed enjoying myself tonight.
Mia, could you pick a number in the basket? And then we will ask the correspondent. You can open it and look at your number, and then I will announce that you have picked question number 1. Who is your role model and why this choice? Question number 1 is, who is your role model and why this choice?
My role model is my sister Brittany Williams, who is pursuing her studies in public health education. She has a love for pageantry and education. She is self-driven. She believes that education is the gateway to success.
Thank you very much, Mia. And now we call on contestant number 2, Cheyenne Sylvester.
So as you realize, it's going very quickly. So just to recap, Mia looked really, really excited about that
Yes,
question.
and the way she answered, you can see that this was one of those questions
Rehearsed.
that she got.
Yes.
So she
And
got, who is
that
her
is a
role
question
model?
I think that would be good for anyone, you know.
Of course, but the only I appreciate how she answered her question, and she said her sister, which is very lovely. But she
And
forgot to say why.
I think she said why not. Let's go to the stage.
highly
Contestant
favored.
number 2.
That's wonderful.
All right. Then.
Cheyenne, could you pick a number in the basket and open it, and you can look at your number. You can open it and look at your number. And then you have picked number 4.
Question number 4. What do you think is one way in which you can discourage violence in Dominica? What do you think is one way in which we can discourage violence in Dominica?
As a young lady, it is remiss of me to not speak on the brutal murders of Avonel Charles and Velma Valmont. I believe one method we can take is educate the young teenagers in secondary schools the dangers and the negatives on the impact of domestic violence. I thank you.
Thank you.
And that was
Thank you
contestant
very
number
much,
2,
Cheyenne.
Sylvester,
And she,
the Dominica Grammar School.
yes, I don't think
I'm not sure she elaborates too much on the question
I
itself,
don't think she answered the question at all.
but
Because
I will tread cautiously. But one thing I did notice is that she mentioned the names of the young ladies who suffered and who
yes,
were killed, who were
so you
murdered.
can see she's a well-informed.
So she's aware of the issues surrounding women, and we're going on to contestant number 3. The show is moving quite
Yes,
quickly.
very fast, but that was Cheyenne Sylvester
And we
answering.
now go to Jerissa Gage,
Oh,
contestant
shit.
number 3.
Jerissa, how are you feeling tonight?
I am fine, and you?
I am fine myself. Thank you very much. Could you pick a number in the basket? You can open it, Jerissa, and look at your number. So you have picked question number 2. What would winning the title of Miss Teen Dominica mean to you? What would winning the title of Miss Teen Dominica mean to you?
Winning the title of Miss Teen Dominica 2023 is a very big achievement. If I were to use the title, I would use my platform to encourage our young to participate in activities that build their confidence and build their self-esteem. I would also use my title to develop a netball camp every summer to teach our young about the netball. This helps our young children to keep fit and healthy. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Jerissa.
So that was contestant number 3, Jerissa Gage.
Number 4,
And the
Denise
question posed to her
Antoine.
was, what would winning this year's competition mean to her?
And I appreciate the fact that she said that she would use this platform to encourage young people to the game of netball,
And something
sports.
practical,
Yes.
something all-encompassing. To be a good sportsman, you have to be a good individual, you have to be an all-rounder in terms of your team spirit, etc.
And
the
she
question in
spoke
terms
of
the response
building
itself.
self-esteem as well.
Yes, so she integrated concepts of the answer.
There were-
We move on to contestant number 4 already.
Yes, of course.
I am copacetic, and you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Could you pick a number, Tanisha? You can open it and look at the number. So you have picked question number 3.
Question number 3. Suggest one way in which we can engage our youth in nation building. Suggest one way in which we can engage our youth in nation building.
Thank you for asking me this question. There are many ways in which our youth can engage in nation building. However, the one I will be focusing on this evening is ensuring that they participate in cultural activities. Not only will this generate income for our country, but it will lead lead to our people being aware of their culture and keeping it alive. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So that was contestant number 4.
Kenisha
Antoine.
And she kept with her
And I did say earlier she was culturally minded
Yes.
in terms of her awareness of the impact that culture has on our people.
And it's important that
She did answer the question.
she has answered, and this question is actually the theme of the pageant, engaging our youth in nation building. So I'm sure that this was a well thought out response.
And nation building also leads to wealth.
Yes, that's
and
true.
wealth leads to development.
Of course, Petra.
Yes,
and my
I am.
new
Contestant
word,
number 5 already.
yes,
Could
and my
you
new
pick
word before we go
What
to
should
5
be the
is
last
copacetic.
number in the basket?
my
You
new
can
word.
open it
That-
and
so
look
that
at
means
it.
you're young.
So
That's
that's
an old
question number
So
5.
when they ask me, how are you,
What is
Jamasha?
an area of improvement that you would like to see in Dominica and why? What is an area of improvement that you would like to see in Dominica and why?
An area of development I would like to see in Dominica is our music industry. First of all, I love our Dominican music. However, I do not think that some of our demeaning lyrics can make it to an international market.
Thank you very much, Chavez Seaman.
Well then,
I don't even think that the at-home audience can actually hear us.
this was a
This
one-sentence response,
and
but
it
it
rocked
covered
the crowd.
everything, Petra.
Rock the crowd.
This young lady, well-spoken, a
And there are some
well-answered
people
question.
involved in pageantry that they are just observing. They're there
Yes.
with their children, and you saw them jumped up from their seats.
And even the Miss Dominica contestants, you saw that they nodded their head, yes.
So they have a tall order.
Yes. And
Even
that's-
Raymond, in terms of his responses to the young ladies, I think he's impressed with all the young ladies and their,
and
their
she
eloquence.
answered very well,
Yes.
I must say.
Succinct, to the point.
And she
Yes.
got it down. The content was there.
Because when I heard the question, I was like, there are a number of areas, and let's see what
And
she
you know-
comes up with.
And you know, a lot of things run through your head when these questions are asked. Whether or not,
Couple with nervousness.
whether or not you have rehearsed it, because we saw that some of these contestants fumbled a little bit when they came to their responses, and so many things come through your head. The words come so quickly, and the pressure of the stage. So I commend these young ladies, very intelligent, well-spoken young
In
ladies on
terms of
there.
who wins the competition, your guess is as
Good as mine. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
I cannot, there's no definitive winner when it comes to the contest this evening.
The ladies were very consistent. We went down deep into the ocean. We went to the galaxy in the sky. We built castles tonight. We saw courage and
the
obstacles
issues
being
affecting
broken
women,
down.
affecting children,
Yes, Petra,
affecting your self-esteem.
This was a wonderful
So they're now
presentation.
now back on stage.
And they are about to be sashed and given their prizes. We saw contestant number 1, Mia Williams, of the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School. Contestant number 2, Cheyenne Sylvester of the Dominica Grammar School. Contestant number 3, Jaricia Gage of the Convent High School. Contestant number 4, Kenisha Antoine of the Casa Bruce Secondary School. And finally, contestant number 5, Miss Shervez Seaman of the Portsmouth Secondary School. What lovely, well-spoken, elegant, and eloquent young ladies on the stage tonight. We have seen colors of gold and chandelier-like colors of silver and blue. The blacks
One thing I
and the
do
lilacs.
hope is that they become friends.
Yes, I do
think
hope.
after all this in terms of rehearsal, struggles, disappointments, you know, all the things that happen in the back when you sing.
Yes.
I hope they become friends.
And if not very close friends, but people that remain close. Because these young ladies seem like very well-rounded young ladies. They seem like very they are holistic and well-spoken young ladies. They seem like they are not only here for simply being a pretty girl in a pageant, but they are here for bigger causes. All of these young ladies know what they are aspiring to be, they are very aware of themselves
Although
and their
it's
confidence.
a competition.
Yes,
we
it
don't
is.
want to forget that.
We don't want to forget it's a competition.
Yes.
However, they all
Followed by
seem
contestant
like
number
they are
3,
well aware of
Jalissa
themselves
Gage
and their confidence
of
and
the
what the
Convent High
potential
School.
that they have. And I commend them for coming here and using this platform to show off their talent and skill.
So it has been indeed an eventful evening.
Yes,
I keep saying indeed, but I'm telling you,
it's well
I
put
didn't expect
together.
this on this level. I mean, it's 40 years they've been doing it, but they have really stepped out. 2 years out in terms of
Yes,
not having
yes.
a competition.
And I think this year they came back
With a bang.
full force, of
Yes.
course. And it's a well thought out competition. These young ladies, you could
And
see,
our final
they were
contestant,
well
number
prepared,
5,
although there were some
Showbiz
glitches
Seaman
here and there
of the
with
Portsmouth
the talent round
Secondary
especially.
School.
There were lots
But
of
in terms
issues
of their
happening.
talent, their ability,
Yes.
it wasn't anything on them. It was all technical and production. So nothing took away from their abilities.
So I must commend these young ladies as well as their schools for having them well prepared for tonight. Probably about a month or just a few months of preparation. This hasn't
But
been a
coupled
whole
with
year.
their schoolwork,
Yes.
with the extracurricular activities, because everybody's involved in a club or the other.
With being in fourth form or third form or fifth form.
But they have been involved in extracurricular in terms of the 4-H club, drama club.
In the 2023
So yes.
16 Dominica
And
pageant.
knowing the way these young ladies are positioning themselves, they maybe have a side hustle.
Most likely, they may be selling bows or puppets,
They're doing something, yes,
puppets
yes.
or small things. But these young ladies
Some maybe are
have been
doing
doing
hair.
it.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Because the hair is natural and you have to be creative.
And the
So we
rain
don't-
has come down, but the umbrellas have gone up and nobody has moved in front of the stage.
Nobody will at this point.
Everybody came prepared, and if they don't have an umbrella, they are sheltering under somebody else's.
So
No
let's
one
just
has
get a
moved.
quick word from our sponsor before Daddy Chess comes on stage.
Home and Tools and Continental Store. Thank you for sponsoring
I would say the store
this
that gives you more.
broadcast.
Mama Tisha, I see your house is almost complete. It's time to make your house a home. Have you heard about Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimmet? At Home and Tools, you can find the best windows, kitchen kits, clay pots, household items, appliances, and much more. Hey, you builders! Home and Tools sells tools, lawnmowers, generators, even cement mixers. It's only one call away. WhatsApp Home and Tools at 275-1414. That's 275-1414. Visit their Facebook page at Home and Tools Dominica. Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimmet. Home and Tools, quality at everyday low prices.
Continental Store, they are here for you, Dominica. Wake up. This carnival season, make it a great mass alawi. At the Continental Store, they are well stocked with a large selection of footwear, shoes to make you look and feel good on the road. Make Continental Store your #1 stop and shop in a very clean and friendly environment. Whatever the occasion or theme, they have got something for you at the Continental Store. Visit the Facebook and Instagram pages, WhatsApp 276-5303 or call 4400947. Continental Store, Mass Alawi, they're here for you this carnival.
The tanker in between, radio neck, drop the guillotine. Papa Boje, no gasoline. Why? He gas, no gas. We tired ball, He gas, no gas. Somebody drop the ball, the country fall. I have a family, a little baby, can't use me jalopy. The bus driver can't make $1, boy look misery. People cannot go
to work. Small business gone up in smoke. All beat up by your on the shelf, boy. Only in the Commonwealth. Yeah, man. Oi, way, mama, oi, way, mama, oi, mama, oi, hey, oi, way, mama, oi, way, mama, oi, mama, oi, hey. Say the what you say, hey. Early morning frustration, line up in the gas station. The movie on social media, another day on planet Dominica. While Suki in his bed, the line reaching Scott's head. I hear a man shout, wake up your sleepy head. Tension start to rise, man fighting for the prize. Water come out in me eyes. Somebody help my paradise. Wait, he gas, no gas. We tired ball, he gas, no gas. Somebody drop the ball, the country fall. I am a farmer, my wife a vendor, my son a truck driver. Up in the country, can't get to the city, I need to deliver. You better know somebody in the fuel industry who can we stay on the shelf, boy. Only in the Commonwealth. Oi, wait, mama, oi, wait, mama, oi, mama, oi, yeah man, oi, wait, mama, oi, eh, mama, oi, mama, oi, hey, wait, hear me now. The people tanker reach on this. Captain afraid to show his face. Everybody gas hungry. Not even a line it have a KFC. It was a beat-up carnival. Get on like animal. The outside party make it political. If so the trouble start, their natural habitat. Please have my country at heart. Don't make this tear us apart. Well, he gas, no gas. We tired ball, he gas, no gas. Somebody drop the ball, the country fall. So now the gas man control the nation, can build a whole mansion. Take advantage, pay up the mortgage, go up for election. Will all this happen again? The country cannot take this train, or we will remain on the shelf, boy. Only in the Commonwealth. Hey, oi, wait, mama, oi, wait, mama, oi, mama, oi, yeah man, oi, wait, mama, oi, hey, mama, oi. Enjoy the rest of the show, yeah man. Wait.
That was
As you're hearing on stage right now, that was Daddy Chess with his song, He Gas, No Gas. I was going to say He Gas, Big Gas.
Which gas?
And you remember the gas crisis?
Boy, Petra. Boy, that's something else.
Not for me though, I drive diesel. That's one time I was happy.
Well, I drive nothing.
But
So-
you relied on people who drove.
Right.
Gas.
So, Petra, you know, I was in trouble to imagine
Gas fuel vehicles.
you on the bus stop at 3 p.m. and not one bus because nobody has gas.
And then, can you believe, one of the policemen, there was no buses for about a week at our bus stop area where we work. There's a bus stop right on my office.
Yes.
And the policeman still gave me a ticket. Can you believe that? Marguerita.
Marguerita, wait. But we are the
But
Miss Teen
2023,
and
it
we
has
have
been
seen.
thrilling.
Oh, yes.
It has been enjoyable.
5 spectacular spectacular young ladies.
I came to just enjoy a good show, but I didn't realize the magnitude.
It was beyond their expectations.
Yes, and the work they maybe had to put in. Thank you for Dennis, and for those of you who are live streaming right now.
Yes, the work of Dennis, Dean, and Aaron, our technicians on guard.
So Aaron has a bias, Dennis bias different, and Dean is different. So Dean is most likely what, Castlebrooks?
Aaron is Castlebrooks as well.
Aaron is for sure.
Yes.
So
and Dennis, I'm not too sure who Dennis is supporting tonight.
So Convent Prep, Grammar School, Convent High, Grammar School.
Who knows? But my alma mater is not on stage this evening. However, these young girls put on a spectacular
mine
show.
is, and she goes to my community church. Yes, so I didn't come here with any bias. I came with an open mind and an open heart.
But you know, if today I had to pick a favorite of the night,
I'm not picking, so don't even
I will pick for you, Petra. I'll pick for us. My favorite of the night was Miss Antoine, Kenisha Antoine from the Castlebrooke Secondary School, as well as the young lady from the grammar school. Their consistency tonight was definitely unmatched.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a judge.
No.
No way.
And right now the judges are
huddled. Once again, the famous song, Shake Your Bum.
Right now the judges are huddled in front of us.
We tried to get a sneak peek. Let's be honest with the audience. I tried.
I'm not even trying to get a peek.
I made some sweet eyes. Everybody look like me like, please, don't even try it.
Petra, you should know better, Petra.
I wanna look at us like she didn't even know who we were.
I'm not even trying. These judges have been professional throughout the night. You could not
for the years.
You couldn't even touch or ask them to see a glimpse of their folder, much just to see what they are writing on their papers.
So and once they've left their notes and tabulated this course, some of them are even leaving right now.
They will vacate the forecourt because you know, Petra, things can happen unexpectedly. So the judges are usually, they give their results and they
did their job.
Yes, I did my job.
They understood their assignment.
This is my due.
They executed their duties and they know
they don't need to stay for the results anymore because they already know. And even better now when there were papers, you know.
Josette, are you going to give us a sneak peek?
Josette, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Josette is laughing at us.
Well, everybody won.
So it was indeed a fantastic show.
I think the crowd will be pleased.
All right, Josette. Thank you, Josette, and you all, I'm sure, did an excellent job. The judges
and
right now.
isn't even saying hello. She's not saying hi.
Ivoda has her judge's cap on. We'll get the program director of DBS Radio tomorrow. However, I am sure these judges did an excellent job. Excellent job.
This is one of my favorites. In terms of not the song itself, but the rendition, and because I thought it was a booyah song, you know, initially.
But Petra. So
DJ Harlow played the song. What? That booyah song is on point.
Petra, they took somebody's song and they just made it better.
They made a good song.
Yeah, but
that guy didn't have a good song in Jamaica. This is
an excellent
rendition. It's better than the original.
Of course.
And I suspect that booyah.
Right now, if we even try to take a glimpse at these computer screens, they are off. They have already been turned off from the screen. The screens are now blank, which means the results are in.
They have hustled and shuffled onto the backstage.
Of course, and you know, these judges, they did an excellent job, I'm sure.
Possibly the use of technology that's gone onto somebody's phone and the back.
Of course, at the back, and now they are probably just getting results coming in. And they're not even just.
Can you believe all the judges know us in the beginning of the show? Every judge said hello.
Everybody said hello.
No, nobody knows us. What is it?
When we came here, it was hi Japasha.
Yes.
Hi Petra.
Yes.
No, it's not even looking at you. Boy.
Can you believe it?
Boy, it's a tough world, the Petra out there. It's a tough world, especially for these judges. And let me tell you, they are not staying to watch this show. Even Ivoda, who works with us, has left. They have all vacated the Windsor Park Sports Stadium forecourt because nobody will be jumping on the judges tonight because their decision is definitely final.
I think knowing the judges and in terms of their level of professionalism, I think it'll be a fair competition, fairly judged competition.
Yes. And like
you saw the crowd favorites, you saw the reaction, especially the question segment.
We saw the young ladies on stage with our own two eyes. We didn't stay outside and hear about it. We saw it, and I am sure that seeing that these judges are perfectionists in their craft. They are not just come in this thing, but they have been here so they know what they are looking for. The criteria was given to them.
And they do, and I think they will remember, these are teenagers,
yes,
young girls, who are trying their best, but I wouldn't be able to do this.
And there's a criteria for them to follow. Yes. So it's not just picking a number 1 through 10 randomly. There is something.
And a number of queen contestants are in the VIP area.
Yes, that's right. And the mother's queen who won her title last night is there as well. Nisha Prospect.
The show last night was also a spectacular one.
Yes, it was. Yes. I must say these young women, although mothers, they put on a very good pageant on stage, and they once again, pageantry in Dominica is going places.
So tomorrow at the various schools there'll be a lot of sleepyheads.
I'm sure.
A lot of talking, a lot of social media.
The WhatsApp statuses are about to be on fire.
Parents, tell them, remind them, keep the phones in their bag.
You know, there are some parents, when they pick up their children from these events, they say, I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
But tomorrow, keep the phone in your bag.
Yes, probably don't even bring it to school.
No trouble in school, no problems.
No. And if you know the judges, don't go looking for them and taunting them on the streets. That's not right.
We have gotten to that level. We have gotten to that
level. You never know what to expect with the younger generation.
No. The young generation, okay, they'll make noise for a little while.
I don't think they're that unruly, man. They'll make noise here. They'll make noise in their classes and in their school grounds and at their home with their parents and their sisters. You know, parents will not be here in the end of this competition tonight. They'll hear it tomorrow and until probably the end of the week.
And then revived on Carnival Monday.
Aye. When they see them in the streets again in their costume, but they'll say, boy, ma'am, so should I win, you know. Just
One thing I want to mention is that the community and the schools did turn out to support
their girls. Yes, they did. And there is a large crowd. And the community also showed
up.
The
fact that the hosts are back on stage means that
the results are in.
Locked and sealed.
Yeah, signed, sealed, and delivered. The computers are closing in front of us. The results have been tabulated, well tabulated.
You want to sit, Jamasha?
Well, Petra, I can't sit because my chair is wet. The rain has come down and unfortunately...
Because you left and you went to shake your pamper.
No, Petra, boy. Petra, you cannot put those things out there. Remember, they cannot see me. They'll believe the word of mouth. Petra, I went out to look for a pipe to wash my hand, actually.
I am here to speak truth and honesty.
And they were ready to wash my chair. But nonetheless, you know, you have to stretch the legs a little bit.
Okay, we're back on stage right now.
And Miss Lightlin Julian, who won in 2020, will be given her final walk. Lightlin has been in several outfits. Yes, she won Princess. She won Miss Teen. She is currently attending the St. Nicholas School of Veterinary Medicine. So Lightlin is no longer in high school. She's probably 2 years into her university, her tertiary education. Lightlin has had many outfit changes. So let's go to the stage for Lightlin's final walk.
Of the COVID-19 pandemic, which caused a cessation at all public and social events and festivities worldwide. Prior to this pandemic, I was crowned Miss Teen Dominica. At that time, I attended the Orion Academy. It was from this prestigious establishment I graduated in 2021 as salutatorian and received honors in French, biology, human and social biology, principles of accounts, and principles of business. With a curtailed public calendar of events, my reign as Miss Teen Dominica lasted 3 years. Due to the pandemic, many of the plans that I aspired to accomplish as Miss Teen Dominica had to be shelved. I had truly envisioned representing Dominica at the Miss Talented Teen in St. Kitts and Nevis. I also had a few activities planned for the youth of my immediate community and Dominica by extension. Neither of these desires manifested. Nonetheless, in my capacity as Miss Teen Dominica, I attended various shows like the Miss Dominica Pageant and the Calypso Finals. And I visited various primary schools during Reading Week. In 2021, I began volunteering at the McIntyre Veterinary Clinic located at Cornwall Street, There, I got the opportunity to work alongside and observe the work ethics of the best vets in Dominica. Later, I enrolled at the St. Nicholas University of Veterinary Medicine in Mont Daniel, where I completed the pre-vet program. From the onset, I successfully made the Dean's Honor List. Currently, I am enrolled in the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine program at the St. Nicholas University. I aspire to become a travel veterinarian, which encapsulates two of my favorite passions, helping animals and traveling the world. In due time, I hope to contribute in this capacity in my homeland. To this end, I would like to recognize the people who have inspired, assisted, and carried me through my life's journey thus far, and helped me navigate through my duties as Miss Teen Dominica. These esteemed people include my chaperones, Miss Juanita Jules and Miss Lucia Landa, two of the most skillful and creative individuals I have ever known. It would be remiss of me if I neglect to highlight Miss Hegana Dorval for helping me with my white dance moves. Dr. Velda Wade and Miss Kimara Hito were steadfast sources of encouragement. To Julieta, Donna, Selena, Eupheli, Emmy's permanent patterns, I extend much gratitude and love. To Mr. Danley Guy, my costume creator and builder, many thanks. To my sponsor, D&E Visions, I'd like to thank you for making it all possible. My gratitude is also extended to the Orion Academy, my alma mater, for supporting me in my endeavor to become Miss Teen Dominica. Lastly, I owe my mother, Corinne Doucette, my father, Jones Julian, my brother, Thunder, my grandparents, my uncles and aunts, my eternal gratitude for simply being there for me and enduring all the late nights, pressure moments, moments of insecurities and exhilaration, and the too many to count rehearsals. I love and adore each of you. To the current Miss Teen contestants, I wish you lots of light and love. You should take a bow simply because you are here. Refuse to accommodate naysayers and dream robbers. Always, always believe in yourself and trust your vision. In my final appearance as Miss Teen Dominica 2020 and previous Carnival Princess 2015, I would like to pose a question. Do you think I should try for a hat trick in 2025?
That was Lightning Julian giving her final walk on stage, and Lightning will now be seated on her throne, and she is adorned in a long pink gown. The color wasn't coming to me for some reason.
And it looks like she enjoyed her reign. It was an extended one.
And she actually did quite a lot of work during her reign. She tried to engage the youth in a number of different activities before
There
she
she
spreaded
is.
COVID-19.
Gentlemen, the reign.
Lightning
And the
Julian.
fact that she's at a veterinary school says a lot.
Yes.
To care for animals, to
You
care
know, Lightning, as a teen, when she was just won the competition, she was actually a horse rider, one of Dominica's horse women, that is. She practiced in Portsmouth horse riding, so she was very involved with animals at the time. And I have been privy to Lightning over the years because we trained together during a track and field. So Lightning,
she's also athletic.
Yes, so she's athletic. So I have known Lightning for quite a number of years. A very well-rounded, well-spoken, kind young lady. Everything needed to be a teen princess or a teen queen.
And you know, Portsmouth, they do have a range there.
Yes, so she practiced at that range. I don't remember the name exactly. It had something to do with purple or rainbows or something of that sort. But that's where.
But we'll get it before the end of the night.
We'll get it sometime.
It looks like she really enjoyed her reign.
Yes.
And she maybe even gave some guidance to the young ladies. Very comfortable.
Lightning thank
Oh,
all
and the boys from the 4H SMA 4H club
are escorting
escorts.
these young ladies.
And
What
the boys,
nice young men.
No, I think they're enjoying themselves too.
Let me tell you, like, you think this is the time for the girls to shine, but these young men are saying,
that's
it's
their
mine
wrong.
too. That's my wrong to show off my nice black suits, my tuxedo.
And this hairstyle that's on for the young men now.
Yes, that's,
you go to the barber shop and you take out 2 twigs in your hair and then you call it a
Number
haircut.
3,
and you pay.
They just taper their perimeter
It's
of
not,
their head.
it's not tapered anymore, Jamasha. It's not tapered.
Not the perimeters, they get their line up, their shape up.
It's a shape up.
But the rest, look, another one again with a head full of hair and a shape up. But I guess that's the style now, before.
And as the young men at my home say, if your parents are happy with your haircut, it's not a good haircut. When your parents are angry, it's a good haircut.
Yeah, Pepper, true. you have boys, so.
Only.
So we are seeing on stage Miss Mia Williams, Jaricia Gage, Kenisha Antoine, as well as Miss
number 5,
Cheyenne Sylvester.
May the best team win.
Of the Portsmouth
The count is already in.
School.
Excuse me?
The count is already in?
Yes, the count is in. The judges have left. And the young men are smartly dressed and escorting these young ladies on stage.
Yes.
And they are standing guard.
Now for the special awards.
So let's go to the stage for the
right
results.
Miss Photogenic. The award for Miss Photogenic goes to Mia Williams from the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School.
So Mia Williams has been named Miss Photogenic, and this was not a judged award. This was an award simply from the opinion of the photographer.
Next we have the award for Miss Amity.
So she comes the first award.
Miss
Right off the bat.
Themselves.
But as you said, it's not judged.
Next
the award for Miss Amity goes to Sylvester Seaman of the Portsmouth Secondary School.
Camaraderie with your other contestants and the way that you carry yourself, your friendliness.
Yes.
Yes.
So Sylvester Seaman
Your
from
willingness to
Portsmouth
assist.
Secondary, Miss Amity, which is basically, as Petra said, Miss Kindness, Miss Compassionate, Miss Humble. Miss Amity, Sylvester Seaman. So this was the two non-judged awards.
Speech goes to Jaricia Gage from the Convent High School.
So best promotional speech, Jaricia Gage at the Convent High School. Well-deserved, Petra, I must say. Because Jaricia started off with her theme. She stuck to it. She used words that just brought everything together, entangled it, and brought it all together with the theme of architecture.
But then she covered it nicely.
Yes.
And then
Best in Spectacular Creation. Best in Spectacular Creation, Jaricia Gage of the Convent High School.
Jaricia Gage.
It's in the spectacular creation.
So who carried
it's not
it?
The creation itself.
So
we have a
Jaricia
little
Gage.
discord in terms of that, in terms of the audience and the crowd.
Yes, so best
Really.
in, who carried it better, although her costume was very heavy and
spectacular creation. Best spectacular
So the creation itself, no?
No, yes.
Jaricia Gage from the Convent High School.
So that's one, definitely.
Remember, we came in the church-like
Yes,
structure. Then we opened
so-
up all sides,
Yes.
the 4 cubic sides. Fell down into a really classy Madras outfit.
And it
Best Performing Talent.
No, it's time for
Best
talent.
Performing Talent. Kenisha Antoine of the Castle Bruce Secondary School.
And that was definitely expected, Petra, the passion embodied on that
Even
stage.
her facial expressions.
Yes, her face, her dance. She didn't have props. However,
None at all.
her body did all the work and
All the
well-deserved best
Almost sort of
performing
like
talent.
a contortionist. Yes, I remember.
Best performing talent,
In the
Castle
black
Bruce
and gold
Secondary
outfit,
School.
the jumpsuit, the one. Yes.
Miss Kenisha Antoine, the Castle Bruce
Best
Secondary
in
School.
evening wear
In the evening
goes
wear now.
to the Convent High School, Jaricia Gage.
So Jerisa Gage has copped 3 awards so far.
Yes, she has now copped the best in evening wear. Jerisa Gage with that black mosaic dress has copped best in evening wear for carriage of her dress.
And best evening wear
with the shards of glass sword.
Best evening wear
And now in carriage
goes
evening
to Jerisa Gage.
So Jerisa
of the
Gage
Convent
once again
High School.
with best evening wear, and I must say, her evening wear is definitely a
Done
wonderful, well-made.
by House of Madre, I believe, in Guyana.
Yes. So it's
Yes.
well made with the mosaic and the
Well
black.
fitted, and
Yes.
in terms of an original, I don't know if it came to Dominica, but
it was,
Yes.
it's definitely, yes. So,
and she looks like she's excited.
Jerisa Gage,
We move
Petra,
on
you would be
to the
excited
next
as well if it
judge.
was
I
you.
would.
Best response to question.
And best response
The
to
award
question.
for best response to question goes to Chavez Seaman from the Portsmouth Secondary
As you know,
School.
that was the
Of
question
course.
that answer that rocked the crowd.
And Chavez Seaman had that question. What areas of improvement do you think we should have
In
Dominica
and
and
she said
why?
the music industry.
And Chavez
Now
was
to the
a one-sentence
three
young lady.
top
She got it and
positions.
she got it right.
In this year's Miss Teen Dominica pageant.
Now the top.
Second runner-up,
The crowd is at a
Second
standstill right now,
runner-up,
awaiting.
Chavez Seaman of the Portsmouth Secondary
PSS
School.
has come the 3rd place, the 2nd runner-up.
Chavez Seaman.
Seaman.
And her school is not disappointed at all with that.
No,
They are still cheering at the front of the stage, Miss Chavez Seaman.
So, and she did
Second
represent them in
runner-up.
every single
Oh, yes.
category, in every single
Celebrating
round.
50.
She came
First
as
runner-up in Miss Teen Dominica 2023 goes to Jerisa Gage from the Convent High School.
So Jerisa Gage is the first runner-up in this year's competition.
Yes, Petra.
She won a number of awards, so she has
Jerisa.
gotten the place as first
Yes,
runner-up.
and although she has won a number of awards, that did not encrypt her name with the winner because we know
I beg to wonder now. who
we
has-
know that consistency is key and not just points. Consistency
Miss Teen
tonight could have gained the most
Dominica
points.
2023.
2023.
Let's see
is
who our winner is.
Kenisha Antoine
Petra.
And Cassie
of
Bruce
the
has
Castle
come
Bruce Secondary
2023 Miss
School.
Teen.
Petra Kenisha Antoine has been named Miss
Well, I'm
Teen
not sure if a judge spoke
Dominica.
with you, or if I doubt that, but you were right on point.
Yes,
if
Petra.
if you were a gambling lady, you would have won tonight.
Petra, with big body, Petra.
I was going to say
Oh
neutral.
my goodness!
You
Look at what's
weren't gonna
happening.
see me
Look at what's happening on the
fumble.
stage right now, Petra. People are throwing bottles on the stage.
I am very disappointed.
This
Security
no,
has
no,
to
no,
come and
no, no.
intervene.
We can't condone such such
No,
activity.
no. It's the young ladies have gotten emotional.
That cannot be condoned right now on that stage. Young people are throwing bottles at
I
the
want
Miss Teen
really
Dominica
Miss Teen.
contestants.
She's
How?
not able to enjoy.
No, no, no. I don't
Her-
appreciate
her
that at
moment.
all. Look at these young people throwing bottles on the stage right now. Disdain should not
yes,
be
the other
expressed
contestant had to be ushered out
in this way.
out of the
Yes.
stage and onto backstage.
And they can't even pull.
But one of the security officers is saying, sit there and stay there and enjoy
and they're not
your
even
crown.
they're not even allowed to pull her forward, and she looks quite
Kenisha
frightened.
is all smiles. No, she's
Yeah,
all
no,
smiles.
before her smile, she looks quite frightened.
She's all smiles right now. She's going to enjoy it no matter what.
I
She did
cannot,
well.
I
She did
cannot
well.
believe what I'm seeing on the stage. However,
The young men
Kenisha-
from SMA have come in to
oh
be
yes,
buffers.
and they are standing guard at the front of the stage. I love
Yes.
love to see that. Kenisha Antoine has her guards. Her
One of the guys who's maybe head of security.
her 5 men of armor.
He has put law and order.
Yes. Wow, these young people have disappointed me this evening, throwing
Well,
bottles
it's just
to the stage.
emotional and
You know, we need to learn to channel our emotions. This isn't a way to express our emotion. But Kenisha Antoine is our winner.
It was
Our
subsiding
Miss
very
Teen
quickly.
Dominica for tonight. Let's give you another.
So it goes to Castle Bruce. Castle Bruce has gone for a number of things.
Yes.
The trough last year, that was really something in terms of the impact on their school, impact on their lives, and impact on their livelihoods.
And people are saying,
she's lovely,
you know,
she's beautiful.
People are probably saying, Jerisia got the most awards. Why didn't she win? But we have to understand, although you can get a lot of awards, she did not get all.
And I think yesterday on another show, Leandra spoke about that.
Yes. So
when she won 2 competitions, but she wasn't the one who
no
got
awards.
Exactly.
And you know, you could get all of the awards. However, when you tabulate the points, you did not have the most points. So as we can see, Jerisia did not get all of the judged awards. There were some places that she fell short, and I assume that that is where Kenisha Antoine picked up those points. So let's give you back a recap of the results. Miss Photogenic.
Of this evening's show.
Yes, Miss Photogenic of the Miss Teen 2023 pageant.
Went to Mia Williams.
Mia Williams of the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School. Miss Amity.
PSS.
Chavez Seaman. Best promotional speech.
Jerisia Gage.
Of the Convent High School. Best in spectacular wear.
Jerisia Gage.
Best spectacular wear. Jerisia Gage once again. And best talent, our new Miss Teen, Kenisha Antoine. Best in evening wear, Jerisia Gage. Best evening wear, Jerisia Gage. And best response to questions, Miss Chavez Seaman.
All the girls did excellently. They really put their best foot forward.
Yes, and this left second runner-up, Chavez Seaman. First runner-up, Jerisia Gage. And the winner of Miss Teen, the new Miss Teen for 2023 is Kenisha Antoine of the Castle Bruce Secondary School.
So Castle Bruce must be all smiles tonight.
Oh yes, Petra.
There must be a lapo cab with something going to happen.
There's
tomorrow at school is going to be all excitement.
There's a motorcade going to Castle Bruce, Petra. There's
so we just want to remind you that you are listening to DBS Radio, and on Tuesday it's a booyah day for the entire day. And on Thursday is the Miss Dominica pageant. You can live stream that also.
Yes.
And on Friday it's sunrise. And on Saturday it's a Grand Calypso final.
Yes.
And so it's a weekend on Sunday.
So it's a weekend.
I'm telling you my weekend. You're not listening to my weekend.
So
Friday.
Oh, Petra, that is your. Petra, I thought that was
Saturday.
Dominica weekend, Papa, man.
I am Dominica, and Dominica is me.
Petra, you talking for whole of Dominica?
Yes. So Saturday we have Viva, the Cooler Jam. Well, on Saturday evening we have Calypso. Sunday morning there's Bodlame. Sunday afternoon there's picnic for the younger people like yourself, and for me, South and Punch. On Monday there's Juve. And on Tuesday I will be with Pulse.
Right.
Okay. So it's a packed week. And I just say it started off very good. It started off with a bang.
Yes.
Last
week. Miss Kenisha Antoine has been brought back on stage
to enjoy
with security at that. This is the first Miss Teen with bodyguards. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 security officers on the stage right now.
She looks she does look whatever one.
What a wonderful,
unbothered.
A pretty.
Hashtag unbothered.
Oh yes. So Petra, this was a wonderful night. It was a pleasure being here with you at the Winter Park Sports Stadium, where we crowned a new Miss Teen for 2023, Miss Kenisha Antoine of the Castle Bruce Secondary School. We thank our listeners on DBS Radio, our people viewing via pay-per-view. Thank you for choosing DBS Radio, the nation station, tonight for the 2023 Miss Teen Dominica pageant. We appreciate you choosing us, and we hope that you continue choosing us here tonight. I am Jamasha Mello.
And I am Petro Grell Shillingford signing out.
And I as well back to Master Control for the rest of programming.
DJ Shy Star.
Mama Tisha, I see your house is almost complete. It's time to make your house a home. Have you heard about Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimmet? At Home and Tools, you can find the best windows, kitchen kits, clay pots, household items, appliances, and much more. Hey, you builders, Home and Tools sells tools, lawnmowers, generators, even cement mixers. It's only one call away. WhatsApp Home and Tools at 275-1414. That's 275-1414. Visit their Facebook page at Home and Tools Dominica. Home and Tools on the DCP compound at Belfast on the highway heading to Jimit. Home and Tools, quality at everyday low prices.
Continental Store, they are here for you, Dominica. Wake up. This carnival season, make it a great mass alawi. At the Continental Store, they are well stocked with a large selection of footwear, shoes to make you look and feel good on the road. Make Continental Store your #1 stop and shop in a very clean and friendly environment. Whatever the occasion or theme, they have got something for you at the Continental Store. Visit the Facebook and Instagram pages, WhatsApp 276-5303 or call 4400947. Continental Store, Mass Alawi, they're here for you this carnival.